Exactly. So watch out.
Welcome to the Green Box Podcast. We back.
That's how it should start. Yeah.
Took a break. A lot has happened. We got Kate in here.
Yo.
Got Eddie Kane in here.
Yo.
We got a rap nigga in this motherfucker. What's up?
Yeah. What's the word? What's
Tell
going on,
him
bro?
who you is. I ain't gonna do it.
Well, my name is Jiggs, if you don't know by now.
Jiggs.
That nigga said if you don't know by now. So
Yeah, by now. This
Nah,
nigga done been on the
if
pod before.
if you fucking
I've been on the
tuning
pod
in, you
before.
should know already.
You know these niggas, you know me, shit.
For sure. We back, bro. It's the Green Box. Yo, tell these niggas your good news before I spoil it, bro.
You can tell them.
My guy's a daddy, man. Congratulations to my brother.
More life.
My
More
boy's a
life.
father.
Shout out Big Q.
Shout out to Q, man.
As you know, it takes a village, so we're gonna have to help because he's probably terrible at it.
I wouldn't
You know what I'm
dare
saying?
let
But,
that
you know
nigga
what I'm
around my
saying? More
kids. I
You
wouldn't
sure?
dare let that nigga around
You
Q.
crazy as fuck, nigga. Children love me, nigga.
I can see that.
That's a
You
dangerous.
crazy?
You
You
see that?
crazy?
Cause you're a child.
I
That
lead
too,
them
that
correctly,
too.
nigga.
That's
I know how to lead. I'm a
because
leader of men.
you're just like a big version
I'm a
of
leader
them.
of men. You should try, bro. If you leave me and your son in the wild, he'll come back a man. That erase that. Erase that. That's not what I meant to say.
Yeah, that was
you know that's not what
Oh
I
my
wanted to
God.
say. No, everybody stop. We can erase it.
Next subject,
We're gonna
man.
erase it.
Yeah.
Next thing. Let's talk. Let's talk
Before I
about
have
something
to
else.
ki- before I
Jiggs, why
have to kill this
Jiggs here?
nigga.
Tell niggas why
Why is
Jiggs is
Jiggs
here.
here?
My nigga just,
Oh
what's
my
this, your
God.
third, is this a tape or an album? What you want to call it?
It's a project. I like to call them. I don't like putting
These
too
rap
much.
niggas don't
Yeah.
call it.
I don't call nothing too specific. It's a
My boy
project.
just dropped his third, this is the third
my
project?
third solo project.
Third solo
No, actually,
project.
it's my fourth solo project. My bad.
Okay. Fourth solo project.
Yes, sir, man.
Tell them the name of it.
Name of it is God Minute, for sure.
God meant
God
it.
Minute, like God.
God meant that.
Meant
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like he meant it. You feel me?
Bro, this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? We used to talk about you being a rapper, nigga. Like, we
Yeah,
knew,
bro.
niggas knew, bro.
Niggas did know, bro.
Niggas knew, bro.
Even when I didn't know, I knew.
I wrote all his rap.
That's a fact. I heard like conversations where y'all would talk back and forth.
I'm gonna keep that. I ain't gonna speak on that.
I'm
All
saying.
right, cool. Let's do
Cool.
that.
But how it feel, bro, putting out your shit, like, you know what I'm
I
saying,
ain't
being in
gonna
control.
lie, bro. It's been like a little minute. You know what I'm saying? I dropped like last June, and so like since the top of the year, really the end of the year, I've been starting to work on it. I ain't really had my title all the way together at first, but I've been working on putting the pieces together, getting the beats and all that. And so that feeling when it come back, you never know. You know what I'm saying? When you take a long time out, how people gonna receive it. But I got enormous support from our side. You know what I'm saying? People that we know.
You and Quincy dropped same week.
On God, we dropped the same week. You would have been. That's why you missed the listening party. You feel me? So no, it just felt great,
That's
bro.
your son's name, by the way, Quincy.
Quincy for sure.
We
Yeah,
didn't,
shout
we
out
didn't
to
say
Quincy.
that. Quincy Kane.
Quincy Kane.
Quincy Kane.
Hell
Quincy
yeah.
Kane.
No, I feel
Um,
amazing, bro.
So tell our viewers like what your kind of rap is, nigga. Like
I just make great music, bro.
tell them
I could
what
rap
we
my
be
ass
saying.
off. You said what?
Tell them what I be saying.
He say it's the greatest music he ever heard in his life.
Never.
I be patting him on the back. I be like, I'm gonna get even better, bro. You feel me?
It's like it's not boom bap rap, but it's not no regular Atlanta shit. And this a nigga from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? He from the city, he from here. But like it don't sound like
Sound like you trying to
old.
put bruh in a box.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm
he ain't
talking
gotta put
about,
no-
it ain't no box.
Ain't no
It's-
box. He like, you know what I'm saying?
This shit, it's a reason why you stand out around certain niggas. Like
Facts,
everybody
facts.
auto-tune, sing rapping, and you actually rapping, you just
Right.
gonna stand out and look different.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like how you feel about like, cause you know what you up against.
Right.
Like as far as musically and shit like that.
Yeah.
Talent don't always win out. So like,
That's a
what do you
fact.
see? Like when you look at how rap music is in the city.
Right. I pay attention to it and I be seeing, you know what I'm saying? Cause we from here and shit, but it's cool. Like I don't put myself in their lane. Like I don't compare myself to them. Like I'm just looking to make great timeless music and build a fan base slowly but surely at a time. You feel me? And so as long as I could do that and they can grow exponentially, like consistently, I ain't tripping, bro. As long as I make the music for those people and my people who support me, they love it. I love it. Shit. I know with time, it's gonna take consistency. It's gonna be all right.
Ask a question, Paul. You
I
know
don't have no questions.
You don't
for
have no
this
questions
nigga.
for him. We
I don't have no
interviewing
question for this nigga.
you know this nigga.
No,
Ask
he's,
him a
he-
question.
he's on the pod.
Hey,
I
you have
didn't
a
come to
question,
interview this
please?
I
nigga.
mean, you just
I can't-
threw us on the spot like that.
Are we not professionals? What's
question,
happening
though.
here?
I know,
We
I'm
don't
just curious.
see.
No,
This is the
before
thing.
you
We
just
don't. We
give
don't.
us,
We
you know,
don't
the
ever.
way that you
Nigga,
just-
we
yeah,
don't. We
just-
don't.
So,
do
all right, so
interviews.
I should have segued it.
We invite niggas on to the pod. We don't do
Anyways,
interviews. You
Jiggs,
can ask your questions.
Has
You got
anybody
questions? You
ever
got
Okay.
asked you, like, are you from New York? Because that's really like a...
People ask me that literally probably 3 times a week.
Why do you,
You tell them
sound
kinda?
like that?
My whole family from New York. I was born in New York.
Yeah, buck 50s and shit.
I was born in
Oh.
upstate New York. My whole family is from New York.
Yeah,
I moved to Atlanta. I moved here when I was 1 year old.
bars.
Okay.
That's why it
Gotcha.
sound like that. Oh, so people be thinking I was born here and grew here, and they was like, why he sound like that?
Bro, I thought you was from New York the whole time I knew you.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
like,
Hey,
No,
the
I
funniest shit is be when like you get posted on them other pages and
And
shit,
niggas be commenting and
and the comments of people we don't know,
Yeah.
and they be like, man, that nigga ain't from Atlanta. He need to stop fucking claiming our city. Nigga came from Atlanta. That shit make me die laughing every time.
I seen one of them
bro.
today. Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I seen one nigga say it today, and that nigga, we got mutuals. Like nigga, look at my page. We know some of the same people. How I'm not from here?
That
Nigga
nigga
want
say,
you to be from Yonkers, bro.
nigga say you is not from Atlanta. They say
Point.
the way you rap, we don't. They say I've literally seen the comments. We don't rap like that in Atlanta. That nigga's not from Atlanta. That nigga's lying.
Now they put
Shit.
that nigga in the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
they
what I'm
put
saying.
niggas in the box. Like, it
Like
be
I really
small.
want to know how you feel about that box shit, cause like he not wrong. Like niggas is gonna try. Niggas is been
No, for
like
sure.
that used to be what we would talk about. I'd be
Yeah.
like, man, niggas. I don't know if niggas want to hear rapidy rap, but you was like, nigga, it's not just rapidy rap.
No, for sure. But like, niggas do put you in a box, but it be the niggas who not real music heads. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole billion people on this planet and whole different communities and different like underground lanes and shit where people go to. You know, you ever been to one of those shows, bro? You go to like I be going to concerts, so you go to like a Griselda show or go to like a Bodie James show. It's a whole community of niggas in Atlanta.
And none of them,
underground.
and there's none of them
Hip-hop.
hoes.
And they make
Nah,
it
that's
bread.
cap. That's cap.
I'm talking about. Nah, you're right. No, it's not no bitches.
That's
in
cap. That's
You
cap.
cap. You
That's
cap.
cap. Well, females support my music. I can't speak for a lot of lyricists, but I can rap my ass off, and females support my music. So sometimes it ain't
Bruh.
the music, it's the nigga.
I feel you.
Rapper ass niggas. Huh?
J. Cole got women fans.
Man, they love that nigga.
They love
man.
J. Cole, but he could just cause he like all introspect. You got that bag too, but
Yeah,
you don't
I
be
can get
focused
there.
in that shit.
Right, I got
But, like,
I got
his
an
whole-
introspective bag.
Bro, you listening? You weren't listening to J. Cole and shit when that shit was
Nah,
going
he don't
on.
like J.
No, I don't.
Oh,
fuck
word
with
at
J.
all?
Cole. No.
Damn, I don't think I knew that about you.
No, I know that.
don't
about
like
niggas.
that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't like J. Cole.
But
That
no,
shit
when J.
boring.
Cole was first coming out, his shit was like this style of rap. Wale and him, they was all introspective for the ladies and shit.
Right.
Before,
now you got that
okay,
big-ass
and before we
bass.
go
You
too
right.
far, J. Cole can rap. I understand. It's just
Yeah.
boring to me. I just
No,
can't- I just
that's
can't-
fine,
I can't
bro. I
rock
can see
with it.
that.
For sure.
I can't
done
listen
heard-
to Kendrick Lamar.
So when you hear like his radio hits, you don't even be like, damn,
Nah.
that got me up all night. That shit was crazy.
Girls like see that's for the women though. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is about
Yeah.
J. Cole, like
True.
I love J. Cole music,
Yeah.
like and his ability. That J. Cole I don't like. Like the
Singing
radio,
to,
like
like,
the radio. No, not just singing, but the
Work
radio
Out For Me?
songs. Yeah, that's not me. But
Hey yo, when he
He
said,
got
Nas
classic
said
shit I
he ain't
love.
like that shit, I was like, nigga, what? I love workout, nigga.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about Nas? You know what?
Let's not
I
do
ain't-
no, let's not do
bro.
that.
I'm not-
Let's
I'm not-
do that.
camera on,
I'm not a
bro.
part of that.
I'm not
You're
trying
not
to
gonna
get.
come out
I'm
with
not really
songs.
just worried about Nas' opinion.
If you a nigga
Alright,
like
bro,
J.
we gonna
Cole,
diss you, nigga.
listen, okay, it's like this, nigga. Let's say you never stopped playing football, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's say you never stopped playing football. You grew up a Bucks fan. Who was a nigga? Okay, let's say you never started playing football, right? You became a fucking linebacker, and you made it to the league, right?
Oh my God.
And I forgot homie
Derrick
name.
Brooks.
You
And
done
Derrick,
grew
and,
5
and, Derrick,
inches.
and Derrick Brooks, and they brought your name up on ESPN. And Derrick Brooks looked in the camera and said, "Paul Gilmore, he is one of the worst linebackers in the NFL.
makes
How
sense.
did he get a spot? He gonna act like that shit that he ain't gonna feel that shit.
Gonna
You gonna
cry.
feel that, bro.
You gonna cry in the car, right?
You gonna feel that. You can't cap, bro.
Like one tear, like what's his name in Glory?
Even when you did play football, if you met Derrick Brooks, he said, "I just watched your game, bro. You suck."
I ain't glad.
That
Hey,
would
that's
hurt.
crazy.
That would
That's
I'm
hurt.
like, damn, nigga.
That'll make you
ain't
stop
even-
playing
you
football,
ain't
though,
even
bro.
that
It's not the same.
Damn.
Derrick Brooks would have hurt you, man.
Oh my
So
god.
that's
Nah.
why he like.
I beat Derrick Brooks' ass today.
I
Probably
don't
not,
know about
bro.
that. I don't know
nigga,
about
not
that.
just saying that. You just James Harrison. It's just James
Oh,
Harrison
my
for real. Be
God.
like, man, I'll shoot this nigga, bro.
James Harrison, niggas don't want to see that nigga running through here.
he not fit through the door.
Yeah, I don't want to see that
Like
nigga
a
running
big
through
ass gorilla, bro.
here. God.
Nah, bro. It's good. This your first time being on the pod like by yourself, so I
Facts,
mean, like,
facts.
this ain't really no interview pod. I just wanted to interview you for a second, nigga.
Nah,
Cause you
man.
just dropped a fucking project. What's the best song on there for you? To you,
My favorite songs are the last two songs.
the one where you
Running,
dissed the Flames.
no, running and what you said, bro?
You know, the one where you dissed the Fairburn Flames on there.
No, that's the first song. I like the
Yeah.
last two songs.
Explain that bar for
Running
me.
and Remarkable. I said what I said about the Fairburn Flames bar.
Yeah. Explain that bar.
I said
Press this nigga.
I said something like they be saying I sound like I'm from New York. This ain't what I said, but it's basically what I said.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm from New York, but I ain't tripping. What I say? Cause I don't. They accused the kid of sounding northern in my music. Shit, I spare the lames because I was Skate Town and they played for Fairburn Flames. Meaning basically
What do
they
you
be
mean
saying
by
I
that?
ain't from here, but ain't no diss, but that's just.
I feel offended.
Yeah, because you played for him, Fairburn guy.
Hey, hold on. He just tried to do something at the end of that sentence. Hey, watch him.
Ain't nothing
Fairburn guy.
wrong
He
with
just
Fairburn shit.
Nah, ain't
Fairburn.
nothing wrong with Fairburn, but the
Fairburn.
way he tried to do it was wrong,
What
bro.
you mean? Y'all
Oh, Fairburn ass nigga.
Grew up
Yeah, I
in
know.
Fairburn. Your
I know.
address said Fairburn, Georgia.
Hey, bro.
My
I'm
dress said Fairburn for a year, like about a year.
My
or two.
dress ain't never said Fairburn, Georgia.
Right, I remember you used to say
Why
that.
you
Even-
see what I'm saying?
Even when we was young, he used to say that. He said, your dress it is. I'm like, so what, nigga?
Yo, all right. Yo, all right. We got some topics here, Kate. I see your
Yes,
topic.
we do. Let's get into some things.
You want to introduce them or you want me to introduce the first one?
You just on a roll here, so go ahead.
Let her
Boosie
introduce
versus Gabrielle.
And I hate when you introduce him because you read stuff so fucking verbatim.
just
Hey, that was
asked
just
you.
so
He,
like,
yeah,
bro,
he don't
it's just
turn it
so
into the
irritating.
topic.
Asked you,
This
did
nigga
you
out of
wanna
practice
read it?
like hell.
So he was like,
I just asked you, did you want
But
to
he
read
was like
it?
Lizzo versus with Adele, who's better or some shit like
Whoa,
that.
that
Like, I
doesn't sound-
say-
that sound like
that's
Paul.
what
That doesn't even sound
you
like me.
said
I didn't
that
ask
shit.
that.
You
Like
said that shit.
It's
Lizzo.
Okay, you got a pockets. But yeah, Gabrielle Union and Boosie
Hatch.
are going at it right now. I don't know if y'all seen where Gabrielle Union was basically saying that
I seen
Boosie
it.
has a lot of dick on his mind. That's
That's so
why.
funny.
Whoa,
he's
what's she
talking-
say?
She got a potty
literally
mouth, man.
said that. Yeah, she said that he has a lot of dick on his mind, and that's why he's so focused on, I guess, like the LGBT community and type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Boosie ain't talked about gay people in like a year, so she kind of just forced that one.
I don't know about that because he.
It might have been like 6 months.
It's been about 6-7 months.
It might be like
okay,
6,
maybe
7
a
months.
couple months.
He let it
but-
go.
Y'all sound like y'all talking about a nigga getting injured,
she
bro.
didn't think he
This
was gonna
shit
say.
not
She didn't
normal.
think he was gonna say nothing now though. Like
I mean, the nigga came back, but
He said something. I didn't even know he said
he-
something
his
back.
response was crazy.
he snapped. He
Yeah.
snapped. Basically, like saying Dwayne Wade like taking dick. Go fuck him in the ass with a so sorry. This is oh god.
Hey,
we
man,
gotta
I ain't
bleep
gonna
this
cap,
out.
bro.
Can we
I
bleep
ain't gonna
it?
cap. If
Bleep,
it-
bleep, bleep, bleep.
I ain't gonna-
Right?
I ain't gonna cap,
Yeah,
bro.
but-
Boosie and Dwayne Wade was running into each other. Just them. I like D Wade.
In a fist fight.
I like
But-
D Wade.
but-
But that's not gonna happen.
when is
It'll
is
never
that gonna
happen. But if it did, if Dwayne, I ain't gonna cap. Dwayne got way more bread than Burr, so he could probably get him by himself if he really wanted to.
Hey, bro,
If he really wanted to?
Dwayne Wade went to see Boosie in Walmart. First of all, Boosie not gonna be alone.
Yeah, he
And
not.
second of all, either Boosie alone, I feel like
Why
Boosie
would
type
they be
nigga
in
risk his
Walmart?
freedom and carry, even though he'll convict the fella.
I feel like he definitely got his.
Yeah, so I feel like if Dwayne Wade touched Boosie, Boosie is not finna go out bad.
Dwayne Wade not alone either though.
That nigga, he got his dog. He got his.
What? It's not even a
Yes.
press. Not even a
He said
question.
Dwayne Wade what more than Boosie?
Got more
Dwayne
money.
got more money than
Hell
Boosie.
yeah,
he
he
got
got
way
way more money than Boosie.
But-
It ain't even a question. Man, bro, this nigga not
Hey,
in
I like that-
BMF.
Hey, I love that perspective though. Oh God,
Man, this
Right,
nigga
right.
not
Hey,
in
I ain't gonna
BMF.
lie.
I like that- I like that
I ain't gonna lie.
perspective. I like that
I ain't
perspective.
gonna lie. Thinking Boosie got more money than Wade is
Hey,
just
how much money
crazy.
does
Bro,
D-Wade
Boosie
really
got
have?
$30 million off the streets. What?
Oh God.
Why he not?
Bro, Dwayne Wade was making $25 million
What we
a year.
talking
Let's
about?
stop this. Come on.
Dwayne Wade
Let's
had
make
like
a
a $100
conversation.
million
Hey,
contract.
It's
a
not a
couple
real
times.
conversation. Let's come on.
Bro, this
Hey,
nigga owns
hey,
shoe
I ain't gonna lie
company.
though, bro. I appreciate that perspective. That shit was like, I made me think, like, hold on, nigga. How much money does
All he
Boosie
said
really
was,
have?
wait a
though?
second. All he
How
said
much-
was, wait a second, guys.
Yeah, no, but I'm
What are you
saying, like,
talking
niggas never really thought about, a lot of niggas' money is not accounted for, bro.
A lot of niggas' money ain't accounted for, including D-Wade money. All
No,
that money,
his
all
money
that
accounted
shit not
for.
accounted
D-Wade is
No, the
not
fuck
getting-
it's not. That
He's
NBA
paying
money
every
accounted
tax.
for.
He's filing everything.
You don't know what Pat Riley gave me just cuz, nigga. You don't know what the fuck I got
That
just
is
laying
true.
around.
Hey, I ain't
And
gonna
my
lie.
bi- and my
Both
bitch
sides
rich.
are stretching this shit right now.
You said what?
We most definitely know how much D-Wade makes.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
But you never know how much money.
And
I guess,
Boosie
yeah,
could be
like,
getting some
that's
money out the
what I'm
streets,
saying.
but it ain't what
Yeah.
D-Wade making. Let's just
Bro,
meet in the middle.
I think
Hey, I like
hold
this
on,
one.
look.
I
All
think
right,
we can do a whole pod about that.
No, we can talk about it
No,
because
for real, cause like when was it Lil Baby had gifted what is it James
James
Harden
Harden,
like
100,000.
200,000? Do they
They be
have to
giving
put
100,000.
that?
What?
Do they?
We,
Te-
hey, bro,
technically,
I'm
you
not gonna
supposed to
Y'all
report
think
that.
all Lil
But
Baby
do
money is
they-
accounted for?
lie. I didn't say that.
Hell
but
no.
I
I'm not
don't
giving
even
an
want to
example.
talk about them. You know what I'm
Give an
saying? I don't even want to talk about them. I'm
For
sure
sure.
it's not though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll take
But
that.
no, bro, I think for the most part that rappers are always usually broker than athletes.
Right, right.
Because athletes get such lump sums of money, bro. Like sometimes you getting every fucking game. If you're in the NBA and you like up there, nigga, you getting $100,000 a game
It's
sometimes,
consistent.
nigga.
Facts, consistent.
Bro, James Harden had like a $200 million contract from the Rockets. They was paying that nigga something crazy, 82 games. So I don't know, bro. You got to be like Jay-Z money type shit to compete. That show money cool,
For the
bro.
right-
I play 82
you know
games
what's
a
crazy?
year, nigga, for what you get for them 20 shows.
Hey, some people show money is show
But you
money.
gotta
a
think
lot of
about
them
it. For
show money is at the
artists,
craziest
they're
it's ever been right now,
expensive,
bro.
I believe that.
Artists have
Yeah.
a lot of expenses when it comes to shit like that. Like,
It's a fact too.
players don't have expenses. Like when it comes to travel, shit
Everything
like that,
free.
the team is taking care of that. Artists gotta buy their own travel, their
Flights.
own shit. Like
You
yeah, so
gotta
it's like
buy a
gotta
jet.
think
I
That's
take
a
the
fact,
team
but I'm like,
jet.
like
And they do
listen,
drugs, too,
the
so you
players
gotta
we
do
know for sure, like it's a lot of niggas that's making way more money than rappers, but nigga like Rod Wave is getting more money than the nigga who coming off who like an eighth nigga come off the bench on the Hawks. You know what I'm saying?
Take it like this. Take it like this.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
DeJounte-
Rod Wave
yeah,
getting
no,
4
for
figures
sure.
a show.
DeJounte Murray just got to Atlanta or whatever. He got a pretty big contract. I think he getting like 27 a year or some shit like that,
That's
close
tough.
to 30 a year. He probably got more money than most of the rappers in the city.
Right, right.
Like outstanding, like what? Probably maybe 3K.
Right.
Outkast them niggas. I'm not even sure what Big Boy got. You know what I'm saying? We ain't counting niggas'
You
pockets.
said you said DeJounte Murray?
DeJounte Murray, 27
Most
a year.
definitely has more money than Andre 3000.
Okay, so
That's not
that's what
even
I'm
a
saying.
question.
Like, nigga, you could just drop Andre
That's
3000
so
a legend.
crazy to
DeJounte
think.
Murray been in the NBA like 5 years, 6
Legend
years.
status don't know.
Right.
They don't. You right. The
It's so
money,
crazy.
like, ain't it crazy how like niggas from that was just like 20 years ago. Them niggas ain't seeing half. Like you just said, the show
Right.
money. They're not seeing half of that. What you think Outkast was getting the show? You think it was $500,000?
No, they weren't giving
No.
that.
Because Cardi B can
I ain't
ask
gonna
for
lie,
half a
and
mil,
they
bro.
prime-
Cardi B just got
and
$1
they
million
probably get
to
a 75.
perform for 30 minutes
Cardi
last
B
week
got a
at
$1
Art
million.
Basel.
Yeah, that's a
yes.
fact. That's what I'm
$1
saying.
million.
Oh, I seen that.
That
I
show
seen that
money
at the
for
party.
top
Yes.
tier.
That
Cardi
shit
B.
crazy.
When you look at Cardi B career on paper, like discography wise, she don't miss. Like she could charge crazy shit for a show because she don't really miss. She drops singles and that should be diamonds. She dropped like 3 back-to-back
Don't
singles.
that, do you look at some shit like that and be like, damn, niggas don't even gotta drop albums no more? 'Cause
No,
she dropped
not
one
niggas,
album,
certain
bro.
people in certain lanes. You know what I'm saying?
She's such a major
She
star.
could drop a single like WAP. It didn't drop. Goddamn, if it's up, then it's stuck. That shit diamond. So she
She
charging
got
whatever.
diamond records,
Roddy Ricch
bruh.
charged $500,000 a show. He going tour, nigga. He gonna make basketball money.
You just said she got $2 million to perform for half an
1
hour.
$1
million.
million
For
for
30
30
minutes.
minutes.
It was documented.
Bro, that shit is insane. Like the money in the
She
rap
showed
shits.
the check
Yeah,
on
it was documented.
Instagram.
It was a
type
private-
shit.
it was a
You don't
private
gotta.
show.
I don't think you gotta make it. Like you don't gotta be no super successful ass rapper to be like
To be able to
wealthy
live
in
off
your
of it.
own right, bro.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know how much bread Currency got, but Currency comfortable than a motherfucker, bro.
Man, Currency doing
And
his thing.
he driving whatever car he want,
Yeah,
going where he
exactly.
want
That
to,
lane, bro.
and he can get
Crazy.
300 people in a room wherever he want in the
He
country.
can get about 3,000 people in the room.
I was lowballing him.
Yeah, you was really low. You lowballing. Currency got a nationwide loyal ass fan base. That's why he been doing it consistent so long.
Bruh.
See how y'all just
Hey, we were supposed to be
Back to
talking about
I know, see how y'all
That's
just
all
get
we
off
do.
of here, but yeah, I
My
just want to
bad,
know when it comes to, I guess, celebrities and stuff like that. Do y'all feel like kids are off limits when people like come at them and shit?
kids off limits.
In
Period.
general, yeah, I feel like in general, you don't even
Don't
talk
talk-
with
don't
your
So
niggas.
do y'all
don't-
think
yeah,
that
don't say
Boosie was
shit
out of
about my
pocket for
kid.
saying shit
I
about?
don't know, Paul.
You better.
Don't say shit about my kid.
Nah,
Hey,
what you doing to him?
I
They
ain't gonna lie,
gone?
Boosie was out of pocket for speaking publicly on somebody's kid and like just morally. But sometimes a nigga feel like you gotta stand for something when he feel, even though he's not always right, just his perspective. He feel like he watching the culture of this country go to shit. That's just what he thinking, and he like, I gotta speak up because they say speak up, or you know what I'm saying. He on some
Man,
stand
run
for
for
something.
I ain't gonna lie.
nigga.
Kids, wives, and mother of your children are most definitely off limits.
But
Off
see,
Nigga, my
okay, so
mama
I'm
off
just gonna
limits,
say,
nigga.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate
So-
with that because I feel like if you publicize your child, if you use
I
your
feel like
child,
I don't
like
agree with publicizing kids either.
like if you put you on a magazine with your child, they doing articles about transitioning, the
Yeah,
LGBT.
bugged
Like
out.
you have to be prepared for people to talk about what you.
I mean,
put
you have
out,
to
like-
understand that people, like, yeah, not common people, but you know what I'm saying, non-celebrity people are gonna have opinions
don't
on
think that
shit.
people
But like
that's in
people
your
that are in the
lane-
same space as you
Yeah.
are it's supposed to be like an air of respect that I would think, or I think that's how they feel, or people that have how celebrity be feeling like, damn nigga, you go eat at Nobu too. How the fuck you talking about me?
You know what's crazy about that though? You gotta look at people. People is famous and celebrities, but you gotta look at who people are. Look at Boosie. Like,
Yeah.
like Boosie is somebody that's outspoken. He don't really care about what's right and what's wrong
Nigga be
to the
murdered.
media. He gonna say what's on his heart. He been like that forever. Like,
And it's
like-
been people like that, like
Facts,
with
it's been-
Howard Stern, goddamn, like it's been people out there that's been.
But
just cutting-
but they use like they just like it's a joke. Like when they do that shit, it's not supposed to be
Howard
taken
Stern is-
100% seriously.
I
What's,
mean,
I don't know
shit.
why I'm blanking on the word when it's a joke, but you act like it's not. Satire.
Satire.
It's supposed to
yeah.
be
I ain't wanna
it's supposed to
say
be
it.
satirical and
Mhm.
shit like that, but it's not really.
Yeah.
I think he wrong for speaking on her, speaking on their kid, but I
But
mean,
you-
like you said, bro, this Boosie, bro, like
Right.
he just says
And
whatever.
this time
like-
she came at him first though.
and that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say like, I ain't really feeling like that. Like, why she talking about this nigga gay?
I
Like, why is that
really
girl's
hated
response,
that.
bruh?
I really feel like that's just so homophobic and contradictory of the.
I was
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
be
say
thinking
that,
that
like-
shit.
What she
It's
tryna
like,
do. Because I feel like you're using gay as an insult, and that's really just defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to
I
say.
be saying
And
that
if
too, bro.
Boosie is gay, who gives a fuck? I feel like his opinion would still be the same. Because there's several gay people that feel the same exact way. Like, the kids should not be transitioning. There's no reason why a
I
fucking
feel like that.
child should be chopping body parts off or changing things to be a different sex, because we see a lot now where it's not really documented a lot, but where people are regretting these transitions.
Right, I
And it's
seen that too.
like, yeah, like it's a I don't know if y'all seen that now, it's in the news where a lady is literally suing her surgeons for chopping her breast off, because it's like she was saying that, I wasn't in my right mind, why would y'all
Damn.
do that to me, I want all my money back
How
type
old
shit.
was she?
She was
My-
a grown, she
my
was an
thing-
adult.
My thing
Oh,
is this:
no.
if you wouldn't want like So I believe underage transitioning is wrong too, just because like your brain not fully developed, body not fully developed. If you wouldn't be okay with like a 16-year-old boy taking HGH to like steroids, testosterone, like for muscles,
Right.
then you shouldn't be okay with somebody fucking just taking all them hormones to transition underage. I don't care what you do once you turn 18. You can call yourself whatever under 18. You can say you a girl if you can, like, if you want to go by girl, do whatever. But to actually do physical change and be taking drugs and stuff like that, I feel like that's where we crossing the line at for underageness. Like you can be fully sure that that's what you want to do. You still got to make that decision at 18. No, it's like I can be fully sure that I want to smoke cigarettes. I can't smoke cigarettes till I'm 21 now. And
Yeah, I mean,
so, like,
I agree with you, bro.
I do agree, but also devil's advocate to that too. I'm thinking, I hate to say this, but I'm like, is there a time where you're really sure that you want to do that? Because I feel like we're in a time now where like
the change.
yeah, like I feel like and I hate to say this, but fuck it, everybody ain't transgender. Like a lot of these people that's out here getting these surgeries and shit like that, everybody is not trans.
This is what
We
we came
good,
back
bro.
to.
I mean,
Hey, I got a question.
I didn't
No,
know
this
this
one,
was-
okay,
I feel like
let's
it's a
have
trend.
the conversation.
Hey,
Let's fucking have it. Let's have this is like, does your vagina define your womanhood?
No.
So why does someone
Fuck,
need a
why'd you say
vagina? So why does somebody need a vagina to call themselves a woman
Here we go.
They
or
don't.
to like, huh?
I mean, I feel like
That's
to
also
a certain
that's
extent, but I feel like to say, I feel like okay, let me not say that because you know what? As a deeper, when I think of on the surface, I'm thinking like vagina sex wise, but no, my vagina does kind of.
I was just gonna say, I
because
don't know,
as a
bro.
woman, it's a lot of things. I feel like it's almost disrespectful for trans women sometimes to be like, I'm a woman. I should be called a real woman. The fact that real women have to say they're cisgendered women now in order to not offend people. It's like being a woman. That shit comes with a lot. Like it's a lot of shit that people,
agree.
Men don't understand. Not even just hormones wise, safety, the pay gap, a lot of shit. And it's like even if you are a trans woman, the fact that me as a woman, I can walk down the street and literally get attacked and cannot defend myself. But a trans woman, regardless of the fact, you were still born a man, so you are going to be a lot stronger. So you can still defend yourself, whether you call yourself a woman or a man. So yeah.
And I think I actually was
We
going
are
about it
outta
wrong.
here.
And I actually was going about it wrong.
outta
I
here.
actually was going. I actually was going about it. I didn't really mean does your the question I wanted to ask was not what your
Smoke that cake.
does your vagina what does define you as a woman, because like if we're gonna have the conversation about transgender,
I guess we're doing
like
it.
we're gonna have
We're
I
here.
guess we're gonna do it.
This is gonna be flat.
Like it's certain stuff like, so gender is a thing that we've designed as like as a society, right? Based on what they're saying. Like, I guess if we want to separate sex and gender, right, then gender is something we've defined as a society. And so women, they wear dresses, they wear certain clothes, they cook, they clean, they do certain stuff like that, right? Why can't you just be a man that does that? That's probably like my only that's my only blowback of it.
Shit.
Like if I can do if I wanted to, if it's just stuff we made up and designed roles for, right? I can just do the stuff you're doing,
See,
and then not call
why I
myself
feel
a
like
woman.
Those
That ain't
people
enough.
that feel that way,
That's not enough.
but that's what I'm saying. I feel like those
To
people
them?
that feel
Yeah.
that way aren't really trans. Those are the people that I'm talking about. It's like you want to walk this life of a woman, but you don't want to really accept womanhood. I feel like the people that are really trans and want to make that transition, it's not just because I want to look like a woman or I want to be treated like a woman. I want to X, Y, and Z. I feel in my soul that I am a woman. And I also go deeper. I feel like people should call a spade and really call wanting to be trans what it is. It's like, it's body dysmorphia. Like if you look in the mirror every day and you see something that you don't like, I didn't been there, goddamn. It's been times where I've been skinny as hell. Sometimes now, shit, I look at me, I'm like, damn, I need to take.
Okay. I'm glad you just said that, because come on, let's get canceled
Bro,
today.
y'all niggas,
All right,
bro, hold on,
no.
bro.
I'm finna. No, let me say this, because I'm not. I'm not actually
I
gonna
don't
get.
feel like this
I'm not.
is
Because I'm
wrong.
really not finna say nothing that's wrong, right?
I don't feel
Because
like this is wrong.
you
That's not
can.
what niggas
You
say before they do. No, go ahead though. You right.
okay,
Kanye.
like you just said, body dysmorphia. Anorexia is a form of body dysmorphia,
It is.
right?
Mhm.
You look in the mirror, you may be skinny, you think you're not skinny enough.
Mhm.
So you do things to make yourself skinny. When someone has anorexia, that form of body dysmorphia, we try to treat it.
Right.
We tell them, oh no, you actually are not that, you're actually not fat, you're already good. you don't need to do this.
You want us to put them in camps?
No, I don't
No,
want to
but
put
then
them in
you
camps.
actually
I'm
do
saying,
have to
I'm
go
saying
through
this.
therapy
I'm
to go
saying
through
this is
transition.
it's the only version of body dysmorphia that we instead of
I can tell you.
instead no hold on I'm not
Please
saying
let me know
I'm
why.
not saying
I really
anything's
wanna-
wrong or right. I'm
Please
saying
let me
this.
know why.
It is the only form of body dysmorphia that we choose to not treat, and we just choose to accept of someone.
When it comes to body dysmorphia, the thing that stands out to me that separates it is that a lot of people that's transgender will tell you that they felt like they were transgender their whole lives. You didn't always look in the mirror and think you were skinny and shit. You didn't like you weren't born with body.
Womanhood
There
is-
is people that are
Womanhood
born
is
like
a social
that.
No, listen to
construct.
what I'm saying.
So it's
people
no
are
way
born-
they felt
so
that way
people
they
are born
whole
with
like.
anorexia.
Or it's like, but people. Okay, first off, that's a crock of bullshit. Too. When
How?
people say that because it's like you only are conscious of certain things till you get a certain age. The
Okay.
same way that people that are bulimic and anorexic are only conscious of their body when they get a certain age. So you can be 5 years old. Nigga, I was a little ass kid. Like I was a chunky ass kid. I was short as hell and I was chunky. But like in my grand scheme of things, I look back, like my heaviest when I was a little kid was like 105. And now I think about that, that's not
105
shit.
at what
Yes.
age?
But I
Calm
was
down.
no, seriously, I was like probably like in 6th grade though.
105 in 6th grade. I ain't
And I
gonna
was
lie, you
kinda
was kind of
short.
you
I
was
was
kind of
chunky.
big.
Yes,
yeah,
I
you
know
was
I
big.
was.
Or you were small.
No, I was chunky.
105 in
as hell.
6th grade is big.
But
bro.
like that fucked up my body image. Like
He
that
like
fucked
this,
up
no.
my body image. So kids can be young as hell and still have these like.
Bruh, I think. See, I guess we differ in like thinking that because I'm one of them niggas that thinks like gay people be born gay. Like when they be like, because I can remember being like as young as I can fucking
being
be
gay
and
is
liking-
not transgender.
I
That's
know
not the
it's
same
not
thing.
being transgender, but the way I relate that shit is
Because
like,
I believe you. I believe that you could be born attracted, like
To
to
other
me, like
men.
yeah, because you
So
can.
look,
Because
so look.
I've never, I didn't choose what made my penis hard.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
a
I
whole nother
remember-
conversation.
I remember being attracted to like preschool teachers and
But
not
I feel
even
like
knowing
you
what
have
I
to
like.
understand
But
a woman and womanhood
Not
to
understanding,
want
not
to
understanding
be,
womanhood.
or
I
vice
believe,
versa.
I believe you can be born. You can be that 4-year-old at the fucking playground and see the girls in all they pink shit, dressed up, doing shit, and think you belong there and think you want to be that.
Yeah.
I think you
So
can
just
belong
wear,
to that.
so just
You
wear
have to
pink and go
see
hang
it.
out with them.
But
But
that's
you
not.
don't
But
know-
that's not what that means.
No,
When you
man.
say,
that makes sense, but you know what I'm saying? He probably can't.
yeah, that's not what I'm
But
talking.
what
Like,
I'm saying-
like
Take
Paul
it
talking
apart
about
like
in the
that. You
most.
don't-
Paul's
And that's
talking about-
our fault as a social
That's what I was
society.
about to say.
So look,
that
so
now
look,
that's
that
the
gender
most.
is a
That's
social
Like
construct.
if somebody
Yeah.
tell,
Right.
if somebody go, I'm one of those people where I don't even really like. I know it's not the whatever, but I don't really consider you trans unless you chop something off or you add something on. You know what I'm saying? Like fully commit to it. People that I think are fully committed to that, like you said, some of them regret it because some of them are like spur of the moment and they kids and they real young and shit like that. But some of those people are people that felt like they should be women their whole lives, and then when they like 30 years old, they get full on sex changes and shit like that. I can't tell that person that you really didn't feel like that because I can't fathom being committed to something
I
like
didn't
that.
tell
I
you
didn't
can't
say.
feel
I didn't
like
say.
that. I can't
No, I
feel
didn't
like
say
that.
you. I didn't. Nowhere in there did we say you don't feel like that.
Yeah.
But to,
I said-
all right, so look,
no,
so
I'm saying
for
this.
somebody to feel
No.
like something is their reality, it can't be their reality.
No, I'm saying this. I'm saying in certain situations we accept that. In certain situations we try to treat it.
So what
and
you
why
wanna
do
do?
we pick that?
So are you saying like?
I'm just
let's
asking
use-
a question.
let's use- no.
I ain't
let's
say no way.
talk about it.
I was-
'Cause I think it's a good conversation
Yeah.
to have. Take that same 4-year-old.
Because you just
I'm talking
said that
about.
because the anorexic person feels fat their whole life.
I don't. That's what I was saying.
And
I don't
that's
think-
their
I don't
reality.
think
You just-
anorexia-
you-
you're
No,
not
but
born with
seriously,
anorexia.
yes,
You-
but you're not.
You
born-
learn that. though.
Listen, please let me talk.
You learn
because
the
what you're
genderness.
saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You like contradict yourself because you saying that if a little kid at a young age see little girls in pink doing girly stuff, then they want to be a girl because they are doing girl stuff because it's a social construct. If little boys came out the womb wearing pink, doing what we deem as girly shit, then they would want to do the opposite. It's not.
So you
you
saying
have
it
to
can happen at the
see
same time?
You
like
just have
that?
to see stuff too. We are all socialized like to certain shit. Like we.
But it's not a
like,
bunch
it's not
of
that
like
we're-
toddlers
No, I
running
get
around with
no,
anorexia.
no.
Like,
This
I
is,
don't.
no,
But
this
it's
is this is
back.
the point. What you're saying is what she's trying to say, but she's leaving out is it's just a different age point at which you can have that.
Because that happens
social-
further
that-
down the line.
that-
I think you
that's-
become an anorexic when girls is calling
But this
you
is the
fat and
thing.
shit at
But this
elementary
the
and
thing.
middle schools
Just
and shit.
because it happens later doesn't mean it's not some. It's just a realization that you can come to earlier.
I'm about
But
to
it's
say, 'cause
still
if you
based
think
on
about
social
it-
construct. Let's say this. Like let's for real. If you saying they saw the girls. But that just means so that at that age point when they saw girls were doing other things.
I was just about
that's
to
Hold on,
when
say,
they
y'all
I'm
keep
just
saying
about to say.
when I say that, I'm talking about they see them and they just like what I'm doing, I'm playing kickball or whatever. This isn't me. I'm
That's-
not. I don't like this.
Austin,
I'm not,
listen,
that's what I'm
listen,
talking about.
listen.
Well,
We
I
saying the
was a little
same
girl
thing.
like that.
Okay.
It's
At
like,
when,
girl,
but
how did-
what you're saying is just an age point difference. So like because of the social norms and stuff are just different. So like I'm 4 and I can see girls do different things than the boys do.
Right.
So now I relate to the girls thing and I kind of want to do the girls things. Versus I'm 14 and I got this wider view of what fatness is and now I feel fat. It's the same thing just at a different
And
age.
another-
What'd you say?
Another example, like I remember when I was younger, I had a little cousin. She was a baby, and like it was a scale, and I was picking her up and putting her on the scale, and like her mama like snapped on me and was like, "Don't do that. Don't put her on no scale." Like
Some
as a
maternal
kid,
shit.
I was like, "What? Like why the fuck is you snapping on me like that?" But as I've gotten older, I'm like, even as a young girl, putting her on the scale, I don't know how that can affect her at a later age. How does that socialize her? I mean, not socialize, but like really fuck her up mentally, and like thinking about like what you say. It's just different age gaps, not even just age ranges. It's what you're around. Like you think about like the Kardashian kids. You don't know what the fuck they see every day.
Facts.
Those are little
Probably not good stuff.
toddlers. You don't know if they see their moms doing binge diets, literally doing anything,
Leaking.
and they literally see that from a child to when they get older. So it's not always about the age range. It's about what you see in your
what you've
everyday
been
life.
introduced to. Because
I
let's
can
say
agree
this,
with that.
yeah. Because like, what you saying is like, if you see the little girls, what if you a boy that we can be unrealistic and let's be in a vacuum. What if you just never seen what little girls do?
And you saying that person would never? I think that person would still feel like acting manly and doing like regular shit would still feel wrong. And as soon as they seen something else that they could do, they would attach to that. If they never seen
I-
women.
I would think that'd be hard when it's a social
Like
social
like
construct.
the thing you said about like why you can't just be the boy and just go wear the girl clothes, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I don't think you can do that if you truly feel like that in your heart is because it's not just them wearing the pink. It's
Right.
not just them talking and gossiping past and shit. You see them girls and you see them being pretty and you like, yo,
This
I
shit
want to
be
be pretty
different,
like that.
yeah.
I want to
Be-
do that. I
go
want to
be-
look like that.
go
I
do
want
your
boys to
makeup.
like me. You don't. It's not just you're gay.
Go do
It's
your
not
makeup.
just you gay because
I
if you
didn't
just
say
gay,
it has
you
nothing.
just-
I didn't say it has nothing to do with sexuality. Sexuality and transgenderness is two different things. But
That's
what
not
the-
sexual.
but-
I don't think.
No, I just said
Sexuality
sexuality
and
and
sexual identity.
transgenderness is
Oh,
two
my
different
fault.
things.
I
I'm
thought
saying
you
this,
said.
but this is the point. To me, you still proving my point. All that you said can be done and still be called a man. I can dress up. It's cross dressers. I can dress up
There
and
are.
like a
RuPaul-
girl.
RuPaul
I
been
can
famous
dress
for
up
that,
like a
yeah.
girl. I can do my makeup. I can do whatever. I can do all the things girls do without calling myself a girl because there's a whole nother set of problems that comes with actually physically being a female.
I think
There's-
both of y'all are making great points, and y'all not being offensive. I'm just like in my head, it's just like it kind of makes sense. Like when
I
I
agree
because
with
I
you.
kind because
I mean, I
in my
get it.
mind I made sense of when people say, "Yo, I'm gay. I've been gay my whole life." It's just like nigga, you clearly.
But you keep
got hard in the
equate
locker room.
you
Okay,
keep
that's different.
equating gayness to
don't know.
transgenderness, and it's not
Is
the
that
same
not?
thing.
Is that because it's all LGBTQ? I thought
But
it was all
they-
the same
they've
thing.
lumped it together,
I
but
get what you're saying,
transgenderness is not a
It's not
sexuality.
because transgender is a
gonna talk about
gender
that later.
identity. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's why I
It's an
say
identity.
it's a gender
Oh,
identity.
so it's like saying
gender
you're a
identity.
woman or a male.
Yeah, like
Right.
I really don't understand why trans is the T is in LGBT because like people always say my sexuality does not determine my gender identity, but the people have lumped it
'Cause
together.
if we
the
talk
first
about-
three letters is sexuality. Right?
Lesbian,
What,
bisexual,
And then
gay.
Yeah.
But the T is not a sexuality. Y'all saying that's an identity.
yeah, because it's trans, like you're
Right.
transgender. So or it was trans.
Because some transgender people like
What?
To get
the same, like
Like,
some
Chris-
dudes turn to
not-
girls and still date
Caitlyn
girls.
Jenner.
Yeah, but that would
I
make
think
them a
that's
lesbian,
cheating.
right?
I think
Yeah.
that's cheating the
So
system.
that's-
Yeah.
that's-
So the
that's-
lesbian is their sexuality, not the transgenderness.
Yeah,
That sounds
exactly.
greedy.
That's so crazy. But I
Some
do want to
greedy
say
shit,
that disclaimer. I do believe there are people that can be born as trans. I do believe there are people that can feel like they're born in the wrong body. But I do feel like there are a lot of people that are just doing it because they feel that way in the moment and they're making lifelong decisions that just.
The shit that you said about the because he is already because D-Wade going through shit with that with his first baby mama.
Yeah,
Because
know what
that's
I'm
her
saying?
actual
Hey,
mom.
yo, I
That's
ain't
what's
gonna cap.
ridiculous
I ain't
to
gonna
me.
cap, though. She cap.
Okay, but what's ridiculous
She
to me
cap.
is how Gabrielle Union is even like, I guess.
Bro, that lady don't even be around.
I do.
Yo, you
I
remember
believe
that lady used to try to embarrass D-Wade with the signs on the street,
side of the
yo?
road? Yeah,
And
I
she
do
had
remember
money?
that. I do.
Yo,
remember
I was
that.
like, yo, I don't never want to see this guy. You can say anything. And
Hey,
then,
you know
bro,
what's crazy,
this
though?
nigga live with him.
You know
Why
what's
gonna
crazy,
tell
though?
me? I see that shit.
I feel you on all that, and you could, and like she was dead ass wrong, but you can't tell nobody how to. Like, imagine, let's say you mess up all that stuff. If you feel like somebody exploiting your child and push your child a certain way, you like, bro, my kid wasn't like that. That's gonna hurt,
feel
bro.
that. If you truly feel like
Yeah,
that, that's
gonna hurt, bro.
heartbreaking. But the other side is you want to exploit the motherfucker.
I
You
think
want to
both
because
sides.
so you can do that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that
Like
she
it's
is,
nasty, bro. You don't. That didn't come from the bottom of your heart because you wouldn't have did it like that.
I do
What you
agree with
talking
that.
about?
But
You just
I also
embarrassed.
feel
You embarrassed
like-
the kid and the baby father for what? What good came of that?
I just
I ain't
also
gonna
feel
lie,
like you
I
gotta
think
look at
having
it
your
from
baby mother homeless is crazy.
That-
That girl wasn't
Thank you.
homeless.
Homeless, bro.
She was
Okay.
never
I said it
homeless.
was
Okay.
cat.
No,
Yeah, okay.
she
I
wanted,
know about
bruh.
that.
She was getting to the, bruh. She had D Wade first son. You know the one that was hooping. She
Yeah.
had him
Mhm.
and D Wade, and she had the other one, bruh. He wanted the niggas back. She lost the niggas in court and then went and did that, bruh. And was trying to act like she was homeless because she didn't have to
I
pay
did
her
hear that. I
hundreds
did
of
hear that.
thousands of dollars no more a month because she was getting the,
I don't know.
the money.
I
and
just,
shit.
I just said the simple fact of having
No,
the
that's a
homeless,
fact, but she
homeless
didn't
when
do
you
that.
got millions is crazy.
And she tried to perpetuate that because that's that's what normal men think. Like, oh, this nigga don't take care of his kids. Oh, this nigga a bitch. That's just off rip. You're not even gonna get that more thought. That's why I don't like shit like that because you just embarrassing the father and the
Okay,
kid.
so vice versa. If the shoe was on the other foot, right?
If the
Think
shoe was
of-
on the
no,
other
think
foot?
about you. Think about you, right? Say you're just a regular person. Your baby mama's famous. She go out and get rid of the famous nigga, and they have your daughter,
Right.
your actual daughter, and she grows up to say, "I want to be a man."
Right.
And then the other nigga is on like magazine covers, doing interviews with your daughter, transitioning, really promoting this
I would
shit.
not be jacking that. I don't care
How
what
would
I
you
did.
feel?
If I wasn't doing nothing with the kids and I wasn't in their life, I feel like I had lost my kids already.
I mean, that
So
too.
I wouldn't feel like I could even.
But do you
might-
think that she hasn't been like? Because if she
Yeah.
took
Gave
care of
birth
the
to
kids,
him.
She gave birth to him, and I'm sure
She ain't
early
just give him
in
up
her
right
life.
after
so she
that.
hasn't been.
She
with
hasn't
it
been in
around
their
them?
life, bro. You
Oh,
seen
okay.
what did you see his response when she first did
No, I
that shit?
didn't.
He was like she hasn't been in either one of the kids' lives for like 9 years.
Oh shit.
Like she
Okay,
been
yeah,
like
you're right about it.
basically when she was doing the sign shit and she lost the kids. It was a wrap after that. So it's like, bro, popping out just because you know your kid's name value and his name value and you can bring all this like
No,
when you talk about them,
don't
it's
get me
like
wrong.
this.
I'm pretty sure she's being disingenuous. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
disagree
what
with
I'm
that
not
at
But
all.
if it
Everything
was
y'all
coming from
saying
a
valid,
genuine
bruh.
spot-
For the merit of the situation.
If this was somebody else and y'all saying what y'all said, I would agree with that 100%. But when it's somebody disingenuous and I know you using your kids and shit like
Right.
fucking chess pieces and shit, that shit nasty to
so
me.
sad.
But
And
I
as
also
far as I
believe
know,
that Gabrielle Union and D Wade.
I think they
used
tripping.
the kid, too.
I think they tripping, but I also it's not, bro. That's a whole different world, bro. If he can somehow or she can go to school after that and nothing, it's not gonna be no bullying and everybody gonna act like everything normal. Then more power to y'all. That's not the reality I live in. I can never send my child to school a different gender than he was or she was the day before because I'm setting you up. I'm putting a target on your back. That shit don't end well for the most part. Like you said, the statistics aren't great. Like a lot of people kill themselves. A lot of people
too,
don't
yeah.
even go through. They get like one part of the surgery and then
And
go
then you have
back.
to think,
Tough.
at this
Just be
point,
mutilated.
At
It's
this
different.
point, she's
bro.
been going through this transition for so long now, to the point where we don't even know if she does feel this way. Like, I'm not gonna say that she doesn't, but it's like once you put that out in the media, you kind of have to go with that narrative. So it's like we don't know if there is a doubt in her mind. Like, damn, I don't want to do this shit, but I'm too far in now.
I
what-
feel like everything I've ever seen like about D Wade's son, D Wade's daughter, because she
She's a
did
girl.
it right.
She looks
So
really pretty too.
so it's a she. So as far as I've seen with her, it seems like she's happy and this is what she wanted to do because she always seemed like she was. I keep doing the gay
Flamboyant.
trend, but yeah, it's just she
Flamboyant.
didn't seem like she was.
How
straight when
many
she was
celebrities you see cry, nigga?
A lot. I feel like.
Not that many.
For real, you don't feel? I feel like celebrities always crying and shit, trying to show they sad.
Oh, ones with reality shows.
Yeah,
I ain't
shit
gonna
like
lie,
that.
like when you say transition, what do you mean exactly by that?
I don't think
They
she
started
got it.
doing the
from man
medicine.
to
Oh, so she been.
Started
Oh,
I think she's taking the pills. I think he's
Yeah.
oh, I ain't know that. I thought you couldn't
hormones,
take that.
and like they saying that
You
when
was grown, though,
and
right?
then
No,
when
you
she-
can take that shit as long as you go to like the hormone therapy. You can take
That's what I'm
that
talking
shit.
about. But like it's not like they
Wow.
cut nothing
D-Wade
off.
got to sign off on that though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's a minor.
Mhm.
So
That's-
but it's not
that's
like they
wild.
cut anything off because they said that's gonna be for you
Damn,
to
I
make
didn't know that,
decision when
y'all.
you're 18.
Oh,
But
God, I ain't know
if
that.
they like, yo, I want to become a girl fully, and they're like, nah, I'm not gonna let you get the surgery till you grown. You can make that decision. They're like, well, fine, but I should at least be able to take hormone pills to make the transition easier when I'm 18 because I'm gonna do this. I mean, if that's what you decided to let happen in your house, you gotta agree to that. If that's what you, if you
Damn, I
raise
ain't know
your
If
that.
my
kids to
child
be
came
like
to me
that,
I
like
ain't
a
know
young
that. I ain't
age,
know
I
that.
would be like, okay, you gotta wait till like you at least like
They-
16.
he
or
like
so.
13. He was like middle school age.
Yeah,
Damn,
I was like, you
I
gotta
didn't-
wait
that
till you
just
like
changed the
16.
whole
He
thing.
was like
That
middle
changed
school
the
age.
whole
No.
situation
Now
to
he
me.
like 17 or some shit.
Yeah.
But when all of this started, he was like 13.
She-
I'm gonna keep doing that. She was like 13, like just making a decision. So it's like, I mean, if they seem to really think that she's smart. She seems smart.
She does seem
You know what I'm
smart.
saying? She making her own decisions. I mean, like, I don't really got no input on that
14
shit.
at today's date.
She 14? Okay, 14 years old. So
She's 14 right now?
That's a ninth grader.
Damn.
That's
I
a
thought
ninth
she was
grader,
older
and that's
than
in
that.
line with
You
those schools in
cannot be-
California,
no,
though,
you
right?
can't be
Crazy,
right.
bro.
Those schools
You
in California
cannot
are
be
like
for
that. You see
real.
transgender kids in those high schools.
They are.
So that's right in line with the people that she goes to school with, probably. So
Damn,
if you
that's
can go to
crazy,
school and
bro.
be safe, bro, and you
Because
really
you can
feel
really
like that,
express
rock out.
yourself out there. She's 15. She's 15.
15. So rock out. So that's a 10th grader.
Nuts.
Rock
How
out,
long
bro.
has it
Ain't
been
nobody
going-
cutting
It's been
nothing
going on
on.
about 2-3 years.
Huh?
It's been
Yeah,
going on about 2-3 years.
2-3 years. And as
Hey,
far as we know,
hey, hold
it's
on.
just pills.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Rock out, you a 10th grader. You think
Rock out, you a 10th grader with your own sexuality. All you doing is taking pills to make your voice weaker
That
and make
pill-
you
No,
look-
I'm not- I'm
give you,
saying-
like,
It's not all
I'm
your
saying,
What is
but
it? I don't
but
know
you
what
just
it
made
is.
it seem like
Doesn't get
15-year-olds should
hard,
just be
it
able to
shrivels
make
up, you
decisions
grow
for
boobs,
themselves.
your
bro, that
boobs
shit-
I can
become-
feel that.
Yeah, wait.
Wait.
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
can-
bro.
I
That's
can-
crazy, bro.
I can feel that.
Bugged
What
me
you
up.
say?
Oh, I'm saying it's just not that
The
you
hormone
making
pills,
your
it
voice
fuck
like
you
it's
up.
like your dick shrivels up. It doesn't get hard anymore. You grow boobs. Like you have actual
She growing boobs,
hormones.
she
You're
growing
putting
boobs. Hormones, bro.
hormones in your body, nigga.
D-Wade's.
That's what I
That's
just
crazy.
said. It is the equivalent of like
Steroids.
like a person taking HGH.
That's a lot, bro.
Like with women, when they take testosterone, we grow beards. Like you, I hate to. I'm not
So
gonna
he's
use that word.
stopping. I mean, she's stopping
He
that from everybody. So puberty just won't happen
No.
for her.
Mm-mm.
So it's just gonna be a boy that never goes through. I mean, a girl that
You gonna
went
regress.
through
Not
puberty.
just not go through puberty. She gonna like. It's gonna like going the other way.
We're-
I don't know. I really
What's
don't
the
know
next
how that
topic,
works.
Kay?
I'm about to say, let's
'Cause
get off
we-
of
we
this.
done-
Oh my God.
y'all niggas took us
Jesus.
somewhere we ain't never been on the
That's
pod,
crazy,
bro. Y'all
bro.
proud of yourselves?
Ooh, yeah, let's lighten up.
I ain't say nothing wrong.
Okay, so I don't know if
I
y'all
know.
seen. It was my girl
Alex
JT
Jones.
birthday this past weekend.
I seen the picture she
Did
put
J-
up.
yeah,
Who?
She looks great,
Who?
didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
JT.
Look great.
Oh, City Girls.
City
Shout
girl
out-
JT.
shout
I don't know
out
if y'all
sexy
seen her
ass.
photos, okay? But she looked absolutely amazing. And if y'all haven't, I might have sent them to y'all now because I'm very disappointed that y'all haven't seen them.
I seen a little bit. I seen she got a
Somebody with
Rolls.
the
She got a
silver
Rolls
chain.
Royce.
Yeah,
Hey, that nigga Uzi
yes.
was dressed up like Easy E.
Easy
What,
E.
what niggas be
It's
doing,
Easy
bro?
E.
It's
I
like-
was
It's
wondering.
Playboy Cardi and Easy.
They said he Uzi E.
Like Playboy Cardi and Easy mix.
I was. What was the theme of the party? That was so confusing. Everybody had on some different shit.
Hey yo, them
Futuristic
cars
shit.
Uzi be driving don't look like they cool. Like they look like cool to buy and
He
look
like,
at.
he like he having a good time.
But do I really want to be in this metallic ass shit that sound like it's in Need for Speed? Like
You don't got the choice. You can't
you
afford
right, I
it.
don't got a choice. But
Whoa,
that shit,
whoa.
yeah.
You hate from outside the club.
That's and see, why I gotta be hate? I don't want it to be hate. It's just like yo, some of these shits be like, nigga.
Talk
what
about
you
shit you
doing?
can afford you don't like,
Hey, yo,
nigga.
that's your third one.
Talk
You
about
already-
shit
He's
you can
going
afford you don't
in.
like.
This
Talk
nigga.
about my
Like,
Nikes. I wouldn't wear these
damn.
Nikes.
Ooh, ooh.
I don't like those Nikes you have
Yo,
on.
But
this shit
yeah.
be sounding crazy.
So I don't know if y'all seen that. She went on this whole rant about how she had to take her birthday pics down because it just wasn't her. She felt like they were too much, a little too risque.
She done had her whole
She put
titties out.
him up though, right?
Yeah, and basically, yeah, that's what she was saying.
What she do?
Right, like I mean, but yeah,
Hold on, I
she
didn't
was-
see that. So she took somebody.
She said her shit too risque.
yeah. So she was basically saying like, I had to take my pictures down. I love my body, but they were a little too much, a little, too risque,
She-
and shit like that.
She got
did every-
full-fledged
every-
twerk
her-
videos
her
and like.
birthday
Look,
last
she
year.
said what she said, but fans
I
are
ain't peep
basically
that.
sounding like y'all. They
Okay.
are upset, basically saying like, okay, you took the pictures, like you posted them, so why are you like basically taking them down, type shit.
And she wore the outfit.
Yeah, well, it was like a lack
It was
of
like
an
paint.
outfit because it was literally just paint.
And
It
the other
no
one was like
outfit.
icing.
Yeah, it was no outfit. Yeah,
Maybe she regretted.
and that
No, I feel it. You
too.
be changing hearts. You know what
So
I'm saying?
do
I
y'all
feel it
have
on that.
those? Y'all don't have those days where like y'all post some shit and be like, yeah, let me immediately delete this. Like y'all
I
don't
done
never
posted
have
something
no.
that came back like, I ain't feeling it. All right, archive some old shit.
Yeah, like
Thank you.
pictures wise, not yeah. Well, I just don't like how it looked, and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because but like words wise, yeah, for sure.
bet
Niggas say
you
some
have.
shit and
I
be
done said
like,
something,
yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
have
I
to.
bet you
I'm
have.
gonna
I
have to
can-
delete
I can see
that.
from you. I
Yeah.
post hella pictures that I delete, or I've done like hella photo shoots, and I'm like, I don't feel like this is
I
like.
feel that's
should be
more
on
women like
Instagram.
than men. Like I don't think dudes be doing that like that.
Really? Y'all don't ever post no picture like.
You
It's-
kind of
it's
just got.
rare.
I ain't gonna lie. When you're a dude and you look ugly on some days, you gotta eat it.
I'm about to say like.
It's like it's kind of
about to
like
fit
it's kind of
anyway.
like
Yeah,
it's kind of
everybody
it's
fit
it's
anyway.
it's kind
So
of
niggas
it's
I'm
kind of
alive.
sassy to kind of really care about it too much. Like like damn nigga, I'm
Uh-uh.
That's
ugly.
why I say
I'm
I-
ugly.
To an extent, like you a man, bro.
Nah, yeah, it's alright. That's how you look.
Wow.
Eat it.
that's
Ain't that
nuts.
crazy? That's a manly sentence. That's just how you look, bro.
Fact.
I done heard
That's
niggas
how
tell
you look.
niggas that.
Why
bro.
women be
talk.
having face tune?
Nah, I've heard niggas tell
filters?
niggas
That's how
that.
we
That's
was talking
crazy,
though.
man.
Like, yeah, that's just how you look, bro.
That's
It
fucked
is
up.
what
But
it is.
this shit dark. That's why niggas be.
You
fucking
know
up,
what?
bro.
It's y'all fault. Y'all be
Exactly,
fucking
that's
ugly
what I was
niggas.
just
So
finna
a
say.
nigga will take a picture of you and be like, nah, I don't
Bro,
fuck
if
with
you
that.
look,
like, that's
if
just
you
how
and your
look,
homie
bro.
out, if you and your, look, this is
I'm
a
gonna
real
stop saying
shit.
that.
This a real
I'ma-
shit.
I'ma
'Cause I
say
look at a nigga different if you do this differently. If you and your nigga out and you like, oh, take my picture, and he take pictures of you, and then you look at him and you like, oh, I don't like these, take some more. I don't know, you kind of weird, bro. Like,
No, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, see, now you
I
going
took
too
your
far.
pictures,
A
bro.
nigga can most definitely take some
No,
more.
I'm not
but this
taking
is,
no more.
but this
That's
is,
hilarious
but this,
though,
but
bro.
this, but this is one that's
Bro,
really held.
nah,
This is
bro.
one where you gotta just eat. If you take a picture with your nigga and you and he wanna post it, you can't say shit.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you
like,
gotta
y'all
just
take them
like
and
no
you
matter
like,
how you
oh.
look in the picture, you can't say shit.
I
done seen
You
these
know
niggas.
what?
They
Hey,
done
bro,
posted
delete
some
that. I
crazy
look
shit.
ugly.
Hey, you
Me
know,
and this
I ain't gonna lie,
side.
as an adult, I'm so nice of a friend. This is how I do. I take the picture. If I'm finna post pictures, I take all the ones I like and I send it to other niggas in the picture. I say, which one of these you like? Because one of these going up.
Hold on, I ain't
That's
never.
nice. That's nice. That's nice.
No,
Bro,
for
this
sure.
But see, this is the
Like
thing.
that.
See, that's considerate. See, that's
That's
being
very
considerate. But if he
considerate.
just posted it as the person who's
You can't
ugly in the
complain, or you
picture,
can't
you
complain.
can't complain.
You can
You
think
can't
about
even.
it.
You can think about it. You can just be like, damn, he posted that
See,
fucked up
as a
ass picture.
girl,
of me.
I feel like you don't
Like,
fuck
damn.
with me for real. Like you're not my, you're
Fuck.
not my real friend.
What you see? You hear it, right?
Yeah, y'all will fall
You
out
heard that,
behind
right?
that.
Yes, because if you
Y'all gotta get better,
consistently
man.
post ugly pictures of me, we not friends for real.
That's
bitch.
because women's looks
You
are a
a
lot
fucking
more a
idiot.
part of their
Personal, right?
identity, though.
No, I'm not. Like
Hey, yeah,
you
hey, you ever heard
hater.
that thing when they say girls go on a trip to Miami and come back and they don't be friends no
I've
more?
actually had a trip like that before. Those were some fucked up ass friends.
know.
But I went to Miami other times. with
Man, you
good
can go on a
friends,
trip
and-
with your girl and not be friends with your girl when you come back.
Facts.
Girls just ruin trips,
I
bro.
didn't
I don't
do-
know what's up with women and
Niggas
trips,
can
bro.
go on a trip by themselves and meet niggas.
And
be
have a
cool
better
just while
time
they there.
than
Then
girls,
girls
that
going
been
with their
friends.
Yes, I've seen that
10
shit, bro. That's a real.
years.
That's
If
real
I
Niggas
shit,
meet
bro.
niggas on a trip and have a good time.
I done
with them.
seen
That's funny
niggas
as
that
hell.
That is
didn't
so
know each other
horrible.
get drunk in like a bar on like in fucking South Carolina.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they singing songs and shit. I was like, yo, me and Daenerys in there like, yo, them niggas do not know each other.
Girls do that too. They get cool with other
Yeah,
niggas on
niggas
trips. They can't
Nah,
get cool
girls
with
get
girls.
cool with other
Yeah,
girls
that's
and then end
dark.
up fighting at the end of the night or some
Fighting,
shit.
yeah. Over
Yo,
what,
why
though?
women can't? Why women
A bitch
can't
stepped
handle
on the
birthdays,
shoe type
bitch?
shit.
Dang, girl fought over skin they shoe stepped on.
What?
Oh, I ain't never heard that. Why girls can't handle
A
birthdays?
bitch ever stepped on you? Well, I guess not. Probably not. Well,
Yo,
maybe
you
so
just
with a
turned into
fucking
Cardi
with
B
a
for a second, bro.
sorry with a like a heel on. That shit is like horrible.
Piercing.
Yeah.
You fighting straight off the rip?
Yo,
Are you
women
at least
feet
waiting for the
before-
excuse me?
I'm not type of, yeah. I wait. I'm not a psychotic ass individual. Just
How
like,
long
shit be
before
just-
the excuse me don't come till you fighting?
Well, I'm gonna automatically say, well, damn,
Bro,
and
she
then
don't-
after the well, damn.
See, but this the
After the
thing.
well,
See,
damn,
let me tell
I
you this.
need a-
Let me tell you this.
Oh, my bad.
I ain't gonna
lying,
lie.
bro.
For this is was the niggas and girls. The well damn gets you. It
She
cancels
cap,
out
that's
the.
what I'm
It
saying,
cancels
bro.
out
She trying
the.
to start a
What
fight.
type of nigga it is?
The well
That shit
damn.
hurt.
I can't say excuse me now because you said well damn. I
It-
could have said
I was
excuse me,
caught off
but you
guard. Like-
said well damn mean I'll beat your ass. To me, that's what I hear.
I mean,
Well damn, like damn. It's
I'm
like,
waiting, nigga. Like,
I like
Bro,
No.
Kate
Hey,
cap,
you,
bro.
you,
She
hey, you,
taking
you,
off,
ever, you
bro.
ever held the door,
No,
you
I
ever held the door
definitely
open
wait.
for somebody and said, you welcome?
Yo,
I ain't never been.
Yes,
I ain't never been that
bro.
petty.
That- no,
I ain't gonna
that
lie.
shit-
I ain't never been that
I,
petty.
I ain't that
Evan,
petty.
petty.
I just was telling Evan, I almost had to handle a nigga, bro. Held the door for a nigga. I was holding it for a girl for real, bro. It wasn't even for this nigga, bro. He gonna hurry up and go through that shit and then say nothing. I was like, bro. He's like, yeah. And just kept walking, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
like,
The bro, I would have
bro.
turned up. We would have
Bro,
had a
I
problem.
thought something was going down.
Don't bro me.
He let that shit, bro. I didn't like that, bro.
Don't bro
walk,
me.
Hey, yo, if you a man and somebody holding the door, it
Yeah.
wasn't for you, dickhead.
Yeah, you
Don't
gotta-
walk through the
when-
door.
Ain't gonna lie, I feel like if a nigga hold the door for you, you gotta let a nigga know, like, yeah. 'Cause I
Man, come on,
Appreciate it.
I don't hold the door for
Yeah, I
nobody.
appreciate
but
it. I
women
naturally
and old
say
people,
appreciate
bro.
it.
Like,
I don't
come
hold
on,
the
my
door for
nigga.
nobody but women and old people.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta hit him
thanks.
with that appreciate it.
That's it, bro.
I appreciate that.
You on? So like, if a nigga like right here and you like going through the door, you won't hold the door.
No.
You're
Oh,
fucking-
you talking about if he right there?
Like
If
I'm like
I'ma just
right.
get-
Like
I'm
he
not gonna
like
hold
he.
the door.
I'm not holding. I'm passing it to you.
Is that I was just gonna-
Yeah,
I'm
pass.
not-
I'm passing
I'ma
it to
push
you.
I pass the door count as holding it to me.
No, it don't.
No,
No,
not
it
I
don't.
say the
Not
same
even
Passing
thing.
it is
It's
normal.
not because if
Hold
you,
it.
I
gotta
pass
stop
the
when
door
you
for
going,
young
man.
people.
You gotta
like,
stop moving
yeah.
to hold the door. I got somewhere to be, nigga. I'm gonna pass it to you.
If it's somebody old, I'm definitely.
Hey, y'all ever see somebody hold the door so much they inconvenient to everybody? Like,
Yeah,
damn,
let it
nigga,
go.
let the door go. Like, we out there. Like, damn,
Hey,
bro.
You ever thought you was being cool and held the door open for two people, and now you hold the door for a gang of niggas? Nah.
Nah. Hey, you know what? All right. This
Nigga
the
keep
thing.
catching that,
Like,
bro.
by the
You know.
third nigga. By the
All right, bro,
third
you gotta hand him that
unauthor-
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. After the first unauthorized nigga,
hand
like,
him
cause I
that shit
had
up.
authorized niggas in my head.
Yeah.
I let it go. I'm going through the door, and whatever happens.
Hey, you
I'm
just
not
gonna-
finna
you
keep
gonna say,
holding
you
it.
just
Yeah,
gonna slam
with
the door in
that
my face,
shit.
bro?
It-
It
it's
was
gonna
my
be what it be.
responsibility At all.
I had a lady check me about that shit one time at work. I ain't see her though. I legit didn't didn't see her. I went through the door. She said, "Damn, you not gonna hold the door?" I ain't even know what to say. I was like, "Damn, I ain't never been actually confronted behind this."
I ain't gonna front. I do feel bad when I don't see somebody and then I see him late and the door just shut. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I could have helped.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I give him a damn. My bad. I ain't
Yeah.
see you.
Austin a
Fact.
fucking menace over there, quiet as hell.
I'm
I
doing
ain't gonna
nothing,
let
bro.
no
I'm nice to people and
motherfucker.
shit.
You not a nice person.
No, I'm
bro.
very nice, bro.
He's
No, you're
not.
not.
Hey, yo,
But-
Paul tried to start Paul be trying to start the fake nice narrative all the time. You're like, nah, you just say the right
You
things,
are fake
don't
nice.
you?
No,
You just
no,
say the
no,
right
no,
things.
no bullshit.
I care about
I ain't
people.
gonna lie, because the conversation we just had a few minutes ago, I've heard you say other things about, but
What?
we ain't gonna talk
Hold
about
on, what?
that.
Hold on, what conversation?
I think he has to
and
do
you
What
and you
conversation?
because and this the thing, because it's one thing to play devil's advocate. You don't even admit you playing devil's advocate. You act
hold on,
like
what
you full
conversation?
stage on the side
I
or some
confirm-
shit.
I
I ain't
confirm
gonna
it
say-
right now.
Nah,
Because of the
it's
truth.
cool.
What conversation?
On the transgender talk, we done
Oh, I
had.
said different things.
I haven't heard you
I
say
said many
different
different
things.
things.
I know.
My-
That's what I'm saying.
my
And
life
you
is
didn't.
long.
But
You didn't keep it
It's
G.
about him though. It's every day.
evolved.
He a
different
hypocrite.
opinion. Thank
It's not
you.
that. It's not that. My
What do you
opinion's
mean
evolved, bro.
subjective? He's subjective.
It's just certain situations call for certain
Subjective.
things.
Yeah,
I
you
grow
thinking,
every
bro.
day.
Like
Subjective.
it's literally
I
that.
grow every day.
He
Like,
grow. He
yeah,
grow.
I don't know what you want me to do, bro. If
He
you
grow.
call me- listen,
He
if you
just
call
so happen
me-
to grow when a
nigga,
camera
look.
on his face
Yo,
every
Hold
time.
on. Speaking of that, free my nigga Bird, because we all in here. Free my nigga Bird.
Free
Yo,
Bird.
Free my nigga Berg off that strap.
Yo, I wish
charge.
my nigga was in here right now. Me and this nigga used to be in my apartment. You wasn't. It was me and Daenerys. We be in there dead ass arguing, yelling about gay people, bro.
Nah,
like,
I never
nigga,
seen
no, nigga, they born gay.
I-
I'm yelling at this
I
nigga.
ain't never-
Niggas be gay.
And what Berg saying?
Man, them niggas like dick. I'm like, yo, it's not that, bro. They just want what they want.
Y'all-
I always been like that.
Y'all
but if
be
you
two
would've-
niggas in a room by yourself arguing about gay people.
I don't know. Hey, look,
I-
I swear to God that happened. I don't know what
That-
we was talking
that-
about before or
They
after.
they
but that
wouldn't
did
like it.
happen.
The internet wouldn't like that.
Hey, look though, but if you would have caught me like 3 years before that, I would have been like, niggas just like dick. Like I wouldn't have been like they was born like that. Cause I didn't know no gay niggas.
No discussion. I just be having. in the
I don't,
private
bro.
all
You
the
don't ever
time.
be like, you don't never talk
Nope.
to nobody about if, like why
Nope.
niggas is gay. You ain't never had that conversation in your life, like why niggas be gay.
My
No, actually, no.
maybe
For real?
ladies.
I just just thought.
You just
I
thought they
don't
was
know,
born
man.
gay.
I mean,
have thoughts in my head. Maybe
Yeah, but I never really had the
conversations with my
conversation.
lady or something.
Speaking of born
But
gay,
we ain't just.
it don't have nothing to do with being born gay.
But
Hey, yo,
academics,
shots-
please.
Nah.
Ooh, no, I'm about to say, especially talking about like
Chill
the
on
dick, and I was
academics,
gonna say,
man.
What
fuck
about
Act.
them?
Fuck
Chill on
that nigga.
academics, man.
Well, I could, yo, so Ashanti talked about this is you wrote sexual harassment. I'm not sure what exactly this is. I guess it's sexual harassment.
No,
I think that's
It's
sexual
something
harassment.
bad, but I don't know what it is.
I don't believe it's sexual harassment. I believe he gave her an ultimatum and it wasn't morally right.
That's
All right, let's
sexual.
tell- all right, let's tell
Nigga,
them.
That's
what?
sexual
Hold on,
harassment.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
sexual
hold on,
harassment.
hold on.
No,
We gotta
that's not
tell-
sexual
we gotta
harassment.
tell
Yes,
them.
it is.
But he-
Hold on,
Yes,
hold
quid
on.
pro
He did.
quo. Have you ever worked a
Niggas.
real? Have you ever? If you
We
worked
talking
a
about what he
real,
That's most definitely
if you
considered
worked a
sexual
real
harassment.
corporate job, you
Nigga,
take
let's
that
tell them what
kid
we
credit.
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
go
Let's
ahead.
tell them. Let's tell them.
Okay, so Ashanti went on the podcast. I mean, was it Angela Martinez? Yeah, and she
Angela
was saying
Martinez.
how it's a producer out there that basically offered her tracks, songs, and shit like that in exchange for sex. And academics is saying that she's doing a disservice to other women in the industry for not naming this person.
Oh, he said that?
Yes.
I agree. That's crazy. That was what I was gonna say. I
Oh,
agree with
wow.
that.
So,
hold on.
100%.
Okay.
So it's like he locked her. He gripped like he
No,
locked
he
her
no,
in.
she
like
did.
he,
No, no, no,
She
no.
did. She did
You're
the
saying
music.
sexual
She
assault
did the
type
music.
shit because,
No,
yeah.
she did the music.
I'm saying,
And
he
then-
said it from the jump. That's
No,
what it was.
he
No,
said,
he
he
said-
said,
okay,
I'll
now
give
he-
you these
now-
tracks for
oh, yeah,
free.
now he bugging,
He
yeah,
said, I'll
yeah.
give you these tracks for free.
Yeah.
She did the tracks,
Then
and
he
then
came back on
when
some Harvey
she
shit.
tried to get the tracks for her
Oh.
shit, he said, you can
Nah.
either take a shower with me
Or I'm gonna need them
or,
back.
or I'm gonna
He said
need
it's
$40,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
40. No, no, no.
Yeah.
It was 40. It
I
was
thought
40
he
a
was
beat.
just on some, hey, bro, you want to work with
Yeah,
me?
40,000 each.
40
That's
a
what I
beat
said.
mean this is a top tier nigga too.
40 a beat. That's
Right.
ridiculous. Like,
40 a beat mean that's a top tier nigga. So the reason why I agree with bro, right? It's not even on no because I can see the victim blaming
Right.
crowd getting their
Be
fucking
specific. You
voice.
agree with DJ Academics on
Yeah.
him not.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
agree with DJ Academics
I
in
ain't
this
gonna lie.
one
I feel
avenue.
Like, I feel like you should just go. If niggas are sexually harassing people, why are you protecting their name?
What my thing is,
Like,
bro,
what's the
we talk
protection
about
for?
we done, bro. Us three done sat and had
Okay.
Because
conversations about R.
this is
Kelly, right?
this is
The
what
fact-
women
This is
say.
how
Go
R.
ahead.
Kelly exists, though.
On
Shit
God,
like this
on
is how
God.
he
Protect
exists.
No,
niggas'
but
name.
hold on. This is what. Hold on, because we got to do. It's 2 points because it is a part
Please,
to this.
Paul,
This is
please.
what women say, and I'm not a woman. I'm pretty sure they do get put in these positions. So now if you out him, now nobody else, no, the other niggas don't want to work with you.
Now
'cause
you're
they slick
blackballed.
sickos for
Now
real.
you're Kesha.
Ashanti,
Now
you're
you're
past your
Kesha.
musical
Ashanti,
peak.
bro.
Save some lives. You're past
That's
your peak,
different, bro.
Ashanti.
But I'm
Like,
sure
you
You
it's
actually want
old,
to sacrifice
though.
her
And I
career
feel
for
like
What
it.
did
Your
she
career
say?
is sacrificed already.
And I feel like in today's climate that would never happen because it would be obvious.
That, I'm about to say, that was
That could
that
never
was
happen.
old. It
That's
happened
not
I don't
true.
think
in the
that
past.
because
So,
those
like,
women
why
that
not?
stood
But
out
at the end
about
of the day-
Weinstein
I
weren't
understand
done.
that out and back.
They
there,
weren't
though.
done. They went right back to work. Those women Those women that
Do
got.
you even know the women who stood up
One of
against
them was
Weinstein?
married. Yeah, they fucking famous. I just don't know all the names, but they were famous.
But not
fucking
every
actresses. They
woman
weren't
can
small
do that
actresses.
though. There's been plenty
Every
of
woman
women.
can. But
Now,
not
I'm
every
not gonna lie.
can.
There is a risk with outing a
It
nigga
is.
would get
It
blackballed.
is.
That's
I
true.
agree that Ashanti could out him now. She's
That's
not
what
in
I'm
her
saying.
mix
She's
of her
talking about something
career.
that happened
Back then,
20
I
years
understand why
ago.
out him because she had
You telling somebody to give up on their career who think their career
I
not
don't
done.
think
That
her career
too.
would be
If-
over.
This is the thing.
I
if
think she would have
this is the
support.
thing. If she's getting
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
She would
Y'all
have
agreeing with
major
that, her
support.
protecting
But
that.
then
That's
y'all-
all.
y'all
I'm not
first
agreeing
off-
with her
first
protect. No, I'm
off-
not agreeing with her not naming it. I think she should name him too, but you also it's two parts to it. Obviously,
that
if
side.
obviously, if she getting beats from the nigga, she's trying to continue her musical career.
This is
So,
old.
it's-
This is
old.
old.
Oh,
like early
oh, yeah, not-
2000s.
oh, I ain't know
So
that.
that's- so
I
look,
thought it was something that happened
exactly.
recently.
So look, hey,
Oh
hold
yeah,
on,
no,
hold on, look.
not
Hold on, so look.
not
So
outing
look.
the nigga from the
So look,
2000s
you don't
is kind of
put. So
crazy.
look,
I
you
can't
ain't
really.
put a name on
can,
this shit, right?
Yeah.
So what's the internet gonna do?
they gonna guess.
They gonna guess. We just seen Mulatto on
That
Kodak
too.
do the
Oh,
same
God,
But
they
it
shit.
waited.
was, but it was
Something he didn't
Kodak
do.
though. I'm
That
pretty sure.
just happened, bro.
Allegedly.
If you put a name on it, bro, we can put eyes on
I
these
feel like why
weird
tell a
ass
story if you ain't
niggas.
gonna put a name on it? Because now it's looking crazy.
Okay,
Why tell the
so-
story?
Just to tell the truth, just to tell what women go through.
I'm about
in
to
the
say, can I
industry.
speak as a
Definitely,
woman?
go ahead.
Yeah, you most
Because
definitely can.
thank you, because y'all niggas going over here, and women feel okay. Well, let me say.
That was
So
him,
yeah,
specifically.
but thanks. He definitely did give the
Yeah,
opposite side because I feel like even to piggyback off what he said, you're telling a
I'm a
person that
feminist.
feel like I don't know about that.
On God, I'm a
telling a
feminist. Hold on,
person-
I'm gonna let you talk, but on God, I'm a feminist.
Okay, I'm gonna let you say that.
Mhm.
But you're telling a person that feels like their career is still, on the rise to tell on a person. And at the end of the day, we know the climate that we're in right now. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. Like we don't know. We really don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm just no. Say at the end of the day, people are gonna hold you to the proof that you have. Your word is no more valuable than the proof that you have in 2022. If you don't have proof from a top tier nigga that's making beats for people in the industry that he said this to you, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's gonna believe you. There might be some people that do. There might be some people that
Nah,
don't.
that's
Niggas
that's a
believe,
great
man.
that's a great point because
it?
no, that is a great point because if she say it about the wrong nigga, niggas might just choose not to believe
Yo,
her.
do we not live in 2022?
believe the hell out
What
of
are y'all
Meg.
talking about?
Niggas believe Meg at
Meg-
first.
niggas
Now
believe-
niggas
Well,
don't
but
believe
But
her
niggas
now.
don't believe Meg now. Who
Bro,
else?
when that
evidence
shit
came out,
first
though.
happened, niggas start.
Ain't no
niggas was
evidence
talking about
really
that was
came
never
out that
gonna-
it's not.
Bro,
I
we-
seen-
It's interpretation like fuck.
No,
Bro,
I
hold
seen
on,
evidence.
hold on. Fuck that. Because when that first happened,
They shitted
everybody
on him,
said they
gang.
was done fucking
Everybody
with him.
went believe
Everybody
it,
thought
Paul.
that he
Okay,
really
but that
shot
was
Sean.
then.
Yeah, at
That was
first.
literally
Yeah.
only the
At
first
first.
6 months of
They
that
put that
shit.
shit, bro.
It's been literally 2 to 3
That's
years
because
where
it's been
niggas don't
3 years
believe
of people
Meg.
not getting any
Okay, and at
answers.
the end of the day, we're
That's
not
the
gonna
only
get no
reason.
answers on no
Bruh,
some
if
shit that
this
happened
nigga-
back in the 90s.
Yo,
Niggas
if
got
this
text
nigga-
messages
bruh.
to show the shit. Like, no.
Bruh,
That
if
people
this
are gonna
nigga shot
pick
him-
and choose.
If this nigga shot that, and I really don't know what happened with that shit. I'm just talking
I'm not
about
even
for the
talking
sake
about
of this
that.
argument. If public perception when it first comes out is fuck this dude,
Oh, God.
fuck this nigga. We not fucking with this nigga. Niggas is deleting this nigga music. He losing sponsorship deals, all type of shit. Not going on tour.
You
all
keep
type of
talking
shit.
about when
So
something first happens.
I'm
You
talking-
have
I'm
when
gonna
something
talk
first
about the
happens
other
and you
shit.
have the rest of your life.
The rest after
So-
it's been months, and then those months turn
Years.
into years, and then it turns into another year, and nothing's being resolved, and everything that comes out is negatively against you. Everybody that comes out speaks for his favor somehow. The reports don't link up with what you be saying. Yeah, you lose.
So
some
how do
public
you know
support.
that won't happen
You
with
losing-
Ashanti though?
I'm saying that she lost public support because this was some stretched out thing where no answers was provided.
So how do you know
What's
that
the-
won't happen to
the
Ashanti
same
though?
reason, because
The
of what
same
happened
way.
to Harvey Weinstein. That's why I think that.
That's
I
but
think
and
the
Harvey
same way that Bill
Weinstein-
Cosby got caught. I think that's why.
Isn't
I
Har-
think
is
that
Harvey
Public
Weinstein in
perception
jail
slipped
now?
on Bill Cosby too though. After too long.
After too
Exactly.
long, after
It's
too
still
long, but
niggas
he
right now
still
saying
he went to
free
jail,
Bill
right?
Cosby,
Went to
though.
prison. Yeah.
He went to prison.
but he got
He
out.
went to prison though as an
Yeah,
old
take the
man
couch.
over some shit that happened in the 70s.
But he got
that
out.
public perception shit actually did help.
But
It
he-
helped.
And
But
niggas
he got
still
out.
now
I
to this
think-
day feel like Bill Cosby shouldn't be
I think-
locked up.
I
Like,
think what you're saying is applicable to somebody that's not a major superstar. I think Ashanti, with her millions of fans and followers between Twitter and
She
Instagram,
don't got no
she can be
motherfucking millions
fine.
of fans and
She
followers.
She
Yeah,
does
she
have
got
millions of
millions
fans.
of
You're tripping. Go look at Ashanti
Those are
Instagram.
listeners.
I'm
Go
not
pull up her
saying
Instagram.
that- I'm not saying that Ashanti doesn't.
She got millions of
could-
niggas that
doesn't-
want to
that's
look
not
at her.
all, you
And
know.
she got-
But
That's
I'm
just-
saying to the
Let me
point
look at
to
the
where I
monthly
feel like
listeners.
it's not her responsibility to do that.
Maybe
you can't,
so.
You can't
They're
put
monthly
that on a
listeners.
woman.
Maybe so. That's true.
You can't put that on a woman to say it's your responsibility. You're doing a disservice to other people because you're not saying X, Y, and Z.
I wouldn't say
that's-
she's doing a
There's company that
disservice.
own her
I would
music.
just say
They're bots.
I wouldn't say she's doing a disservice. I would say that if you know of somebody that's on some weird predator, I'll give you these $40,000. $40,000 a beat is fucking crazy.
It is
I'll
sticky.
give
It's a
you
sticky
these
situation.
high end beats. So that means she's talking about somebody that's major.
Oh God, that's
so
crazy.
so you got got this nigga that's major
And
running
then back
around. And he
then-
basically sexually assaulting people or sexually harassing people or whatever. and
And
making
then
people
you
feel
know what? To
uncomfortable.
further your
Niggas-
points about the Bill
She not
Cosby shit,
Batman, though.
it's gonna be the same shit because now it's
Niggas
years
really
later.
think
People gonna be like, well, why talk about it now?
I
Why didn't
don't
you say
feel
something
like
now?
40
Why was
years
it?
is the same as like 15 years.
Niggas said that shit about R. Kelly.
Yeah, that
okay.
nigga was wrong.
Hey, you know what's
Called
crazy?
And that was
Saying
wrong.
Different. People said the same shit about when it happened to Kobe. People gonna say the
Yeah,
same
and that was
shit.
well.
Exactly. So people
We
say
talked-
the
we
same.
talked about that.
Yeah.
You
so
wasn't
people
here when we talked about
I
Kobe.
wish I was here.
Kobe,
But
that Kobe one hell too.
I wish I
We
was
don't talk,
here.
we're not gonna do it again, but we
But-
We didn't even really talk about it. We ain't talk about
Come on,
Kobe
y'all.
getting the rape charge and all that shit.
People did the
and-
same shit. That's what I'm saying.
I thought
So
It
it's
was on the
years
news, we ain't
later,
talking about
and who's to say that people aren't gonna call Beyonce some old washed up ass
All this
bitch
shit
that's
was on
lying?
news.
I think so. I think like when you're
And she's not an old washed up bitch.
No,
That's
she
Oh,
not.
God, she not.
But I'm
Who
just
not old
saying
and
that.
washed up?
Ashanti.
Hold on.
She not. Ashanti
She's
not
not
washed.
washed.
What
I
about her
feel
wash
like
though,
washed
gang?
is
Yeah,
like
look Ashanti ass.
Madonna.
Washed
Nigga,
is
shut
we
up.
to
What-
watch.
what you mean by
Of course, she
washed,
not
though?
washed
Madonna.
looks wise, but y'all jocking for some new Ashanti music.
No, but with washed,
still
like she's
sing?
on tour though. Like she
She
be
can
still on
still sing?
tour
She can
type
sing her
shit.
old song.
She can still sing good.
I'll
Y'all
go
seen
to
that
the old
performance
songs,
with her
huh?
and Nelly? That shit look washed. That
Nigga,
shit.
she
That
just
shit
got
like the
more ass. She
definition.
just
That
got
shit
more
like
ass.
that shit
That's
like the
all.
definition of washed.
You ain't
I'm
seen
not
it?
gonna lie
I've
to
seen
you.
it.
She looked straight. It was
She
Nelly
does
that was
look
fucking
great.
up.
No, she looks great. I'm
I
not
thought
agreeing
Nelly
that
was
she's
fucking
washed.
up.
That shit like
I
they
feel
supposed to be at the
washed.
Essence
We got
Fest.
some washed artists
Not
out there.
gonna
What's a
lie
good R&B
to
artist
you.
that's washed?
You said
My
next
man, my
you said
nigga
who washed?
Genuine still
You said
going
who washed?
strong.
What's a good R&B artist that's
It's a
washed?
gang of them.
That's what I'm
All
saying. I
of
can't
them.
even think
I don't
about
wanna
them.
violate them, but
Like,
they
and I
niggas
got-
hate
washed.
to say
I
it.
love
I hate to
R&B
say
too.
it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. That's so disrespectful. Never mind.
That's not just shit on niggas' legacy.
I think
Yeah,
like the
say
only,
that.
I
I
don't
think
know,
like the
'cause
only
black
nigga that's
folks
just
love
not
to do
washed
that.
is like what Tank.
That's the
Tank
problem
dropping
with
new
black
music that
folks.
people like.
As weird as he is, he ain't washed.
Hey Paul, I ain't
Oh,
gonna
Tank
count.
is not
I'm
washed.
looking at the list of Weinstein victims.
It's deep.
They ain't
It's
got
deep.
No, they ain't did no movies,
It's
right?
deep, but it's about 6 of them that's famous. This list like 60 people long though, bro.
No, every
He
actor
had
ain't
to
gonna be
go.
there. Every actor ain't gonna be
Hey,
there,
I ain't
but
gonna count.
he got
But
some
look,
stars on his list.
but Madonna on this shit.
Madonna, word?
Madonna on this bitch. Ashley Judd, Angelina Jolie.
Wow.
Ain't
People
the lady
like
that just
Selma
died
Hayek.
just on there too that did the car crash?
Yeah,
You think
yeah,
it's a
yep, she on there.
conspiracy? Damn.
I mean, I don't see her on the list, but I remember her coming out like
Yeah, and that's
publicly.
why people
Hey,
against
y'all
that
know?
nigga.
Okay, so we can. I actually just had something that I heard that happened at work recently.
What happened, bro?
Oh man.
That relates to like the Ashanti thing. It's not as deep as that, but if you give a man your number,
Dangerous.
for any type of other purposes, like work, like professional purposes, right?
Yes, don't text me outside of that.
Do not text. I think that's so fucking common sense. So there was somebody like this girl at work. She gave somebody else another for professional reasons, and then he used the number to ask them out on a date. Like, no, nigga, you can't do that.
That's
Like,
so
that's not how the game is.
inappropriate.
Like, bro,
Mr.
like
Hunter.
to me,
That's
to me, at that
so-
point, once you get the number in that instance, you can either it's dead, like you cannot talk to them, or you at least have to do it in person.
Y'all
I
Like,
was
you
gonna say,
know
you
what
can
I'm
at least
saying?
ask, have
Like,
a
you gotta
common
do it. You
decency.
now
We
have
finna
you
talk?
now have to do it in person.
We finna talk.
What happened?
Because I'm cussing out the nigga that gave you my number, first off.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying,
wait.
no, if you gave the
Yeah, I was
person your
gonna say,
number
I don't think that's
professionally.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm in the middle of some shit. Because
I ain't
I'm
gonna
No,
Yeah,
I'm
saying
saying
like,
you gave. Let's say you and Austin work together. Y'all just work. Y'all coworkers. But he need you. It's more efficient for work if he
To have
has
your
your number
Mm-hmm.
and he
Yeah.
chooses to use the number to text you to ask you out.
Yeah.
That's a super violation.
It
is
is.
it not?
And
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what I'm
gave
saying.
Austin my number, I'm
No,
cussing
no.
you out just because off the basis.
No, I'm
of
saying
my-
you
what-
gave it to him,
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying.
gave it to him.
That's what
Intended
I'm
on
saying.
work.
but you
Oh,
gave it to him
hell
just for
no.
So
work
look,
purposes.
So look, I mean,
Ooh.
nigga, it's
Okay.
inappropriate,
That is
but
very
that shit done worked out for me
I
a
was
few
just gonna
times.
say, yeah, that shit.
I don't know, like, I guess,
life
nigga,
is different,
but it
though,
depends
especially
on who
for
you
younger
are and
people.
You
how
done
they feel
you
about
done did that.
You gotta be able to read the situation.
I'm
If
about
she
to say,
likes
if
you,
I'm about to say,
Yeah, I would
if
say,
you
Paul,
gauge, I was
I
just about to
understand what
say
he's
that.
saying, gang.
if she likes you,
Especially
nigga,
younger.
you know, bruh. She texting you and it's not about work shit all the time. She asking you.
Maybe
where you are.
if
That
she
just happened to me.
initiates it. Maybe if she initiated, but I'm not just finna. I feel
You
like
gotta- you
I
gotta
feel
get
like
a
it's
sign.
I feel like it's a violation. Like if she gave it to you
Yeah.
for work purposes and you jump out the
I
window
think
and use it
if
for
she
something
give you
else.
the number on Monday and this is Saturday, then yeah, you tripping. But it's been like some weeks. Y'all got a vibe, and you could tell you got a shot, bro. Some people, bro, he used to a lot of people used to meet they fucking marriage.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
work.
Yeah,
That-
that's a fact, too.
so
A lot of
what-
people-
I ain't gonna lie. Going off vibes and shit is exactly how
It's
sexual
dangerous.
harassment work.
dangerous.
No,
It's-
no,
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
true.
he
That's
not
how
wrong.
you
He
post
not
the
wrong.
vibe.
He
That's-
not wrong
that's-
because some of these
that's
niggas
how you
don't.
post the vibe,
Niggas
though.
don't be knowing how to approach women.
Yeah, I would say the approach,
and
that's-
being
that's-
cool with her and shit is like, you know what I'm saying? I get to see and hear the other side of that. Some niggas walk up and basically, you might as well be barking like a fucking dog or some shit, bro. Like, it don't work out like that. And then some niggas know how to talk and try to, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you want to, talk later or whatever, and it work out.
Have you ever dated a coworker?
Yes.
No, because I have a strict policy of not dating somebody I work with.
I agree.
I don't want to know what your check looks like.
You don't. I might work more hours than you. See,
I
that's your
know.
problem.
I just feel
work
like
more than you.
I mean, you might work more than me, but I just feel like we gotta eat, sleep, shit each other, and then I gotta come to work, and then I know how much money you making at the end of the week. I don't like that.
I think you can hook. I ain't never dated nobody, but I done hooked up with people I work with plenty of times. But not
See,
like
that's-
you, my
Who
girl.
initiated
icky.
it?
I've never done that.
When you say initiate, do you mean because that's
Yeah.
me being like, yo, what's good? But like she might have gave me her number. It might not be for. It's not like she needed to give me her number, but like, yo, oh, here's my number so you can hit me up. And then you end up getting hit up on some other shit. She talking about hitting you up like, yo, for something for work though. Now we at TGI Fridays. You know what I'm saying? It isn't, bro. It's dangerous because some niggas don't know.
I'm a little
And
iffy.
it's not like you know every time. You just got to be respectful. Like if
Yeah.
she
Right, I
says,
don't think that's
if,
iffy.
all
That's
she, if
life,
she
bro.
said all she can do is say no, and after she says no, it'd be like, oh, okay, I never would bring this up again.
But what if you just made her really? I ain't gonna lie.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah, if she
Yo.
didn't give you the
That
number
mean
for
you
that
didn't
period,
read
like,
the
I'm-
situation, though.
bro,
That
my
means
first-
you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
read the
Yo,
situation.
my first week at the radio station, right? I met a producer for somebody's show, fine as hell. I'm talking about like within like she seen a video I did on Twitter, like the shit eating the Chick-fil-A shit. She saw that shit and said something to me. I was like, oh, it's good. Followed her on Twitter. Next day, DMing. Next day, yo, you trying to go get something to eat? And she told me I don't.
that's a
shit.
totally different
She
situation
told
than
me
what
I
I'm
don't
talking
shit
about.
where you eat, but I still like took the initiative with a coworker. She could have felt uncomfortable.
Yeah,
she could
she
have said
coulda.
she could have been like, yo, the new dude basically is trying to oppress me right now or
Yeah,
some shit like that.
she coulda.
But she didn't because
She
she
definitely
knows
could
I was
have.
being respectful. I was like, yo, do you want to go out to eat? And she was like, no, actually, I don't like the shit where I whatever. And I was like, cool, I understand that. We cool now. It don't gotta be weird. Like all you gotta
That's
do
what
is
it's about.
handle
Yeah,
the shit
Okay,
normally.
but this
How
the
you
thing.
approach that shit.
So this the
Yeah.
thing. So it may not. You may have not thought it was weird, but
I'm sure she.
How you
did.
just know she thought it was weird though?
I'm not saying
Oh,
she
okay.
thought it was weird, but even still, it's like you still. What you're saying is you still read the situation wrong because she didn't say
She
yeah.
didn't like me, but that's what I'm saying. You could read the situation wrong and nothing come of it.
That's why
because
I'm
I was
saying
being
it's just better
respectful.
not to do it.
I don't think it's better not to do it because
But
now you
see,
know.
But honestly, and I
You
also
want
feel like it's
attention?
just not always about being respectful. It's about how the person that you're talking to feels. Because you could have said that same exact thing to somebody totally different that had a different experience with a coworker or what the fuck ever, has maybe had a real sexual harassment situation, and that could have just like turned them.
Where
completely
in
Yeah,
that
because
is
I'm
it sexual
because
harassment?
no,
Do
because
you
this
wanna
the
go out
thing.
to dinner?
Because I'm not gonna
I'm
lie,
saying-
because
I-
it could
that's why I
feel
said
like
real
like-
sexual harassment.
because she could feel like she talking to you as a coworker and cohort like that,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you
you
just
just
took
took it there,
No,
and
but
now
he-
you
he
done
said
took
it-
you took advantage of the
but he's saying
situation.
It wasn't just like they were talking work. He said they were DMing like then they
DMing,
led to-
then we
like,
go
it
to
was- It was
texting.
social
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
And I was
not
like,
saying
okay,
she
so
wasn't.
we
We
wanna go-
DMing and texting
No,
because
not
we
about
work in
work,
the
though.
same,
No,
but
not
we
about
work
She
in the
did
same.
like we DMing on some
environment.
we
Yeah,
DMing on
that's
some
talking about
friendly
work, though,
shit.
gang.
Oh, text
Yeah.
yo, text me or yo, can I get your number? Sure, you can have my number. Now we texting instead of DMing. Okay, she done gave me the number. Now I'm finna ask her out. You know what I'm saying? She fine to say I'm trying to take her out to eat.
I
See,
never
that-
No, I
said
don't
that
eat
you
well.
wasn't respectful. I'm just saying that it's not always about what your intentions. It's about how the person feels.
I believe that.
See,
So
yeah,
it's
bro, you
like-
gotta
I believe
become
that.
you gotta become a feminist like me, bro. You gotta get
Oh
hip.
my god.
Okay. I
I'm
believe
on-
that. I believe that.
Okay, you
wholeheartedly.
keep laughing about me being a feminist. I am a feminist, bro. I just hold you guys
Yo,
accountable.
how long we been
bro.
going, Evan?
A
Feminist.
long ass time.
Fucking producer's not doing his job.
He producing in there, I think.
Okay.
Damn, it ain't even been that long. That's crazy.
You don't
We
feel
just
like
ain't been here for a while. I know y'all missed us.
Yeah,
Yo,
hey, we got a lot of
Jiggs,
shit to
what's
say.
up?
We
What's up?
late on episodes.
Jigs, what's up with
But I say, if
the
we
next
wanna talk-
project, bro? What
nigga.
we doing, bro?
I'm probably gonna drop something in the first quarter, like a small project though. With my dog Wiz, he a producer. He did the track with me and Marco.
Damn,
on
nigga,
the
listen to the
project.
first one first. Nigga.
Nah,
That's
nigga,
cool.
you
I got
quicker
to
than
name niggas
more.
next though. It's coming. It's gonna be something smaller, top of the year. Then hopefully at Berg back in play. Me and him gonna do something. If
Yeah,
not,
I can't
I'ma
wait.
get-
That
I'ma-
nigga gonna be home soon. He
Yeah, he-
told me it shouldn't be more than a couple months. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm
gonna be
saying? He
doing
gonna be
his thing.
home.
Shit gonna be hard though, bro. I'm trying to stay consistent. Like, cause I see it from consistent, I'm gonna be alright. I've been seeing, man. A lot of people been hearing this shit. People I didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I be thinking it's crazy sometimes because like I know you and I know what you be like doing as far as like your promo and shit.
Yeah.
So like when I look at that shit, it ain't like you got like a bunch of fucking money just put in your promo. Like it's just
Right.
you and your family and your niggas
Yeah.
working on shit. But then I'll go to a nigga who might have bought followers and look at like the reaction to their music and shit, and I'll look at your shit and it's like 2 times that.
Right.
Like
right.
dead ass. Like it would literally be 2 times that.
It'd be organic build up, bro. Like
I think that shit crazy, bro. You
Bro.
building like an internet following too. Like I think
on
that shit,
God,
that's what
bro.
it is, bro.
Slowly but surely, you feel me? It's like just an organic build up, cause that buying that shit and that just that fake shit don't. You gotta get people like a brand, bro, and sell you. Like I'm selling the music and shit too, and the skill and the lyrics, but you gotta sell you. Like people gotta buy into you. You feel me? And like so, when I was telling Bird, I mean when he first started saying he wanted to rap for real, I was telling him like do like little freestyle videos because that's what I started doing before I ever put up one song out. Like my first year rapping, I was just doing like freestyle videos, and that was like building like following. And then when I first like, okay, I'm gonna drop some music, niggas who like my freestyle, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Then went from there.
Damn, I remember when that was happening, bro.
Oh God, bro. Like 2018.
I do. The one question I do got for you is like,
you got a question?
being a nigga, nigga, I got one now, nigga.
Go
Being like an artist and like being a rapper and like knowing that's what you want to do full time. How is that like? How does it feel like going to college, graduating, and now working and then doing that? Does that sometimes like weigh you down? Or do you feel like it's just part of the process?
Weigh me
like,
down in what sense?
do it kind of kill the dream a little bit?
Like okay, I think I see. I know what you're asking. You asking like, do I feel like damn like I'm supposed to be doing something else?
Yeah.
No, because before I even went to college and shit, I love music and shit. So when I be rapping and shit. Rapping is like a career I'm making, but it don't be feeling like a career. It be feeling like I'm just having.
Yeah, because you know every rapper make it seem like they ain't do shit before they rap.
Oh no,
like,
I'm a genius, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I could have.
Like they ain't have to work or nothing. Like
they
they just popped up rapping one day.
No,
they sold crack and then they rap.
No,
like
I ain't gonna lie. I've been embedded in the culture since I was born, keeping it a buck. And you know this because you know me.
Yeah,
if I was 100%, if I didn't care about rap at all, and I was 100% focused on being, if we wanted to be doctors, we could have been doctors, bro. Like keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the intellect. We could have did whatever we wanted to do, keeping it 100. But this is what I love to do, so this is what I'm gonna do. I don't really care that I went to college. Honestly, I could have not went to college.
It don't come up as much as you would think.
Like,
Nobody ever asked for the diploma.
Yeah.
Mine do. My job needed my transcript.
Nigga, what? Your job needed your diploma?
Yeah, you gotta have a degree to work where I work.
Wait, you diploma or your degree?
We're gonna talk about that off camera because that sounds crazy.
That's
Why?
a fact. When he was getting it, he was telling me about.
Wait, because the shit's so expensive. They think niggas with degrees ain't gonna steal.
You just need a degree.
That
Wait,
don't
you need
make
a degree
sense.
wait, what you mean? Like a college degree? Like,
No,
Yeah, to
I'll
work
tell-
where I work.
yeah.
He's surprised that you need a
Because
degree.
it's not like he works some bullshit
Yeah.
job, but it's not like a job where I feel like they should be like, hey nigga, you don't got no bachelors. Like what?
Nah, they
A lot
wasn't
of
playing.
jobs
They
are
wasn't-
like
they
that.
But I
wasn't-
guess
nowadays.
that's why no teenagers ever be in that motherfucker working. That makes sense.
Yeah.
a lot of jobs are like that nowadays. Though. It's just not written, but
A lot of times the requirement of a degree is just the fact that, and this is the fact that this is the part of it I do agree with, not the material you may learn or whatever.
the social skills.
No, not even the social skills.
Can you finish?
I mean,
Can
what
you
is it,
stick
soft
with
skills?
something and finish
Can
it?
you finish?
Can you
Okay.
stick with a lot of niggas don't have, because I ain't gonna lie, a big part of college was just finishing, was just doing the shit.
Bare
Like,
minimum
that's-
shit.
Like it wasn't like
Literally.
you don't gotta be no brainiac to
Right.
finish college. You just gotta have some fucking work ethic and actually have
Focus.
some focus and actually know how to finish some shit. So I get that in like making that your job requirement, just so nigga
Right.
you know a nigga gonna come in and actually just put in the work every fucking
You
day.
got some sturdiness
So.
to you.
Some
I'm just
nigga,
surprised by like jobs that I thought would like, yo, where did you go to school? Like, or the permanent record shit, like when you were a kid thinking that the permanent record shit would ever come up in
Facts.
the
I wish
real
I fought
world.
more in
That shit
school.
don't come up at all after high
you
school.
said you wish you fought more in school.
Hell yeah.
You
The
ate
fact-
too many L's
Bro, I
on
took
like
so
on
many
situations.
suspensions,
I'm
bro.
not gonna say too many, but I just wish that like I really
turned the
didn't
chick
give
a
a
few
fuck.
times.
You
Yeah, I
turned the
turned
feather
the
chick,
chick,
like-
I'm like damn.
I
Okay,
Or I
like,
cussed a
okay,
bitch out at
we
school
grown,
and
we
then
we
after
we
something
grown
like
now.
that.
You got hold a couple times
Oh no,
just
I
because you
never
didn't want to
got-
get
oh,
suspended.
No, I never got.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, niggas be getting
Oh,
hold because they
no.
don't want to be
I ain't
suspended.
gonna
I
lie.
put that on my life. I met a bitch
I don't
after
think I ever
school.
just got full fledged just hold. And
When
just
you fighting
swallowed
when
a
I met
pill,
you,
like, it
Jiggs?
just turned back. Huh?
Yeah, no.
Were you fighting when I met you?
No, my right hand man was fighting, and I was like,
Oh, I
was-
broke
was-
up the
was-
fight.
I
That
was
what it was.
mediating.
I broke up the fight.
Yeah,
I
you
met this
broke the
nigga
fight.
on some
That's
random
when I first
shit.
met you. Yeah, facts.
No,
Come
when they
through moving
tussling.
shit.
Okay,
That's what
so
I do.
you said you
That's what I
said
do.
you
Tell
had
about
to.
me, Jiggs.
You,
Yeah.
so like situations where you didn't fight in, like
I literally had to meet the person outside of school type shit, but I really wish I just would have just
you
fought
just
right
did
you
it.
got
there.
your round
So you
out,
didn't. So you didn't get
Yeah.
hold. You just tried to
No,
but, like,
reschedule
I
and
really
then.
wish, cause
All right, I
I
got
wish
you.
we-
because you know a lot of people lie. Like I was the type of person where I was so nice in school. Like if I fought a bitch, I was not posting it. Like when but I was just not posting.
Okay,
it.
real.
But I
Okay,
wish you
Austin,
would've
you ever
started shit.
Austin, you
No,
ever
I'm
got
a nice
hold?
person.
Be
In
real
life, yeah.
in life.
Hell yeah. Then I
You
had
got
to go
hold?
back and get smoked. But yeah, it
How you
definitely
got?
happened.
How you?
I
Okay.
just didn't react. It was one of the moments where I didn't fight, and I was like, you go home and you just
Like, I
like,
should've
bro,
fought.
I should have beat
Tell,
this nigga up.
tell the
bro.
story.
No,
What
I'm not
happened?
gonna do that. But I should have did them right there. I had to go back and fight them.
What was your location at the time?
It was
Is that
some football shit. Football
See?
practice.
You got hold on a football practice?
Bro, it was an older nigga, bro. I got tried,
Yeah, I'm finna
bro.
say-
Please,
I
no, please explain how you got hold. We
explaining it.
grown
I'm not
now.
explaining
You
it.
got hold.
I'm
It's
not explaining
cool.
it. I'm not
You got
explaining
hold.
it.
You got
I'm
hold,
finna
Austin.
show
You
you.
got
I'm finna show
hold.
you. I'm finna show you what I did afterwards.
You got
You want me to
hold.
show you what I did afterwards?
Damn, that's
Move the
crazy.
mic.
Damn, you got hold.
Keep
I ain't
talking
get
about
hold.
it, Paul.
I ain't the nigga that holds
Yo,
you,
fuck
bro.
the pod. Yo, the
Damn,
pod
go
over,
back
yo.
to pod
Nah,
him.
the pod over, yo. Let's do it, Paul. Take your shirt off.
God, I
Come
can't.
on, y'all.
I can't. Go find
No,
a
this
person
nigga
that did
tripping,
it.
but I know for a fact, like you got like, I don't know, bro.
Hold
It
is a
was
strong
it was
word.
damn near like a movie, bro. Like I was by myself, I was in the car thinking about it. I got out the car, I was thinking about it. With Ian was thinking about it, and I was like in the bathroom.
you for
thinking
sure
about
got hold.
Like, bro, nah, it was a new
I
feeling.
ain't gonna lie though.
It was
Some
new.
niggas be getting some niggas get hold so much that they don't be
They don't
thinking about
feel
it
it?
afterwards. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
forgot about it.
Bro, all I can
You ever
think
got
about,
hold?
I don't think so.
bro, I'm talking about on some like.
I'm
talking
trying to
about-
think like.
I've had them situations where like, damn, I could have said
First
one
of all,
more
y'all
thing.
niggas,
Like,
y'all niggas is quiet. That's
I ain't-
first. Both of y'all niggas is like
I ain't-
quieter
yeah, you
niggas.
might deserve
I
it.
try shit.
Yeah.
I do
I
shit.
ain't gonna lie.
all the
I
time.
wouldn't consider me quiet, gang.
Bro, I didn't even know Paul
He
went to
not
our
quiet.
school.
I ain't quiet.
I didn't even know he went to
Paul
our school.
quiet. Paul ain't no chump, but he has been
I'm
quiet.
not calling neither one of y'all pussy. I'm
Yeah.
saying quiet. Quiet don't mean pussy at
Yeah,
all.
no.
I'm saying y'all niggas don't bother niggas. I always
Right,
been a nigga.
right.
I don't even
I
gotta
could-
know you
I
to
could
start
agree with
cracking
that.
jokes.
I don't bother
You know what I'm
motherfuckers.
saying? Like that's
Yeah.
always been me. Y'all niggas, bro, I done been in situations where I done thought, damn, I might if I say this, I might have to punch this nigga. Like first, like soon as I say it and everybody laugh, I might have to punch this nigga. It didn't end up like that, but like I'm taking risks when I'm fucking around and shit. Y'all niggas fucking around with each other. This shit dangerous. I don't know why I had to explain that to him.
I ain't gonna lie. I would
Because
consider
Because you
myself
got hold
quiet.
and you had to,
No,
you felt the
no,
need
no,
to
no,
explain
Oh, he
it.
said he had to make it hold. He had to
I
make it
don't know. I had to explain
Listen,
that.
Because you got
I'll say
hold.
this.
Austin,
I
don't
don't
let
think
him
I
peer
ever got
pressure you.
hold. I think a nigga might have got probably
The last
advantage,
word,
a last
goddamn.
word or advantage in a situation. I don't think a nigga ever hold me and I just had to swallow a whole pill. I don't think it ever happened.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
nigga,
say
nigga
I
might
got
have
hold
better
of
me
you.
in a situation, or like we might have had like play fighting and play rumble when he got the advantage of me in front
It
of
was on some
motherfuckers.
shit like the coaches just separated us, but I still it wasn't good, bro.
You know what
It wasn't good.
The closest,
There's no way.
the closest I ever got to a situation where I didn't like how I kind of left it, and you was right there with me, was when Deshamian was bucking that one day.
Oh,
Deshamian was bucking one day, but I stood up to fight, and he ain't bucked it. I stood up to fight, and he ain't get the fight, but he was real mouthy
Hey, you
though.
ever see that
He was
meme-
real
hey, you ever see that
mouthy.
American Dad meme?
Yeah.
He holding that meter right here.
Yeah.
He got the whole meter is like this.
Yeah, he was like it was like because I was ready to
Damn, I
fight,
forgot
but he
about
was
that,
using
boy.
his words to a certain point that if he would have said a couple more words and I didn't hit him, then it would have been a problem. But
So
he
he
never
was
crossed
fucking
that
you.
line.
So y'all
But I
was going
will
back
say
and forth,
this.
he was
I
fucking you up.
will say this. A week later, he apologized. So
I ain't gonna lie.
he apologized.
Yo,
So
In
I say
private,
that.
goddamn. That was
Yeah.
get in front of the
Yeah.
class,
Talking
nigga.
about this.
Get in
This
front of
nigga
the class.
apologized.
right
He
now.
apologized. He
I
apologized.
remember
But he a
that
real
shit.
nigga though. That
I
nigga a
was
real
gonna say
nigga
that.
though.
Deshamian
He
a
a
real
real
nigga, 'cause
nigga
I
though.
remember
I'll give
that
him that.
same fight shit you broke up. The shaming was like on the other crew of niggas, and it was like I remember I had a PE class without my partner with all them niggas, and I thought it was finna be
This
smoke.
middle school shit.
Middle school, I thought it was finna be smoke. But he came up to me when they was like, "Oh no, Jiggs, we fuck with you." I fuck with the shame man. I don't know.
Bro,
where
that's
he at
what I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah, I don't know where that nigga at
I don't
now.
know- I
But
don't
like,
really
yeah,
know. I
we
don't
had a
know,
real
like-
intense moment, and
It
like,
did.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
intense
What
as
the fuck
fuck.
you
I
do to
remember that.
Shabby?
Yeah.
He
Huh?
sound cool. What the fuck you do to him?
Nah,
Uh,
he wasn't his fault. It was Cuz' fault.
Yeah,
was
he went left.
Like, we had
And,
like a,
and this thing, I'm not really with the rapping, so I was like, we can just get to it. And he was barking a lot, like so. Yeah, that's all that was.
I was just about to say something.
I don't even remember, bro. That shit
course.
sound. I remember a nigga named
Well, you took it
Deshamian.
back.
I don't know why.
He was
I don't know why
older,
you
he
just
was
kind of.
older than us. He got
Is
held
that
back.
Yeah, I
middle
knew.
school?
Huh?
Middle
That was
school,
middle school?
8th grade.
Damn, did he get kept back?
Yeah.
He might have been in my grade. Okay, I think I might have known this nigga. He was
you might have
bad,
known.
bro.
He was bad as hell.
Yeah, it was bad as hell.
Yeah, I knew. Man, I used to be a yo. Y'all niggas ever looked at y'all like permanent record shit like on the Fulton County website?
No.
Back in the
Nah.
day.
You got mass
You
suspensions?
can do that?
Yeah, back when not I don't know about now, but when we was in
Oh.
school, because you know you used to be able to go online and look at your grades.
I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
It was in that same little shit. If you looked
Wow,
around, you
man.
could find your disciplinary record and shit.
I ain't-
Nigga, I had like 80 write-ups.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never been sent home suspension. I ain't never had to
For
go
real?
home. I never had got 10 days.
Like I don't even know how
in
to
my
do
school
that.
life.
How do you go
I
to
got-
school and avoid?
I
that?
ain't never been
I
suspended.
fought every year
I
up to
got
9th
suspended
grade, so
one
I got
time.
suspended every year.
Yeah,
That's
he
fucked
took a little
up.
10-day
Most I ever got was
vacation.
ISS.
I never got ISS before, but I
I
got
got
suspended one
ISS.
You
time.
ain't never been
County.
suspended either?
I got suspended one time, but haven't got ISS.
I got suspended
I
like
got
9
ISS a gang of
times.
I never got suspended though.
Yo, they was finna kick me out of Renaissance, and Mr. Fagan, somebody peed in his
Well, I'll call
coffee,
him
bro.
something else.
Yeah, they tried to tribunal me, send me to what's the
who
school?
did it?
Crossroads.
I say, who did?
I have no idea.
Why
who did
was
it.
you
I wasn't
hooked up
there.
in it then?
Huh?
You was hooked like they.
Why
I
they said
told
you
this
did it?
story. I told this story before. I was in the lunch line. You remember the skinny resource officer, Officer Johnson?
Yeah.
Officer Johnson in the
Okay.
lunch line. You know, he used. Now I got a witness because you went to Renaissance. I don't remember, think you was there. Yo, you remember this nigga?
I went to Renaissance all 3 years.
You gotta speak more.
Bro,
Oh,
you're
you
just
gotta
a fat,
you gotta
loud
speak up,
nigga.
bro. You gotta speak up.
You know what's crazy?
hey,
Everyone knows
hey,
me except you.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, the important niggas didn't know. But,
Who
but
you?
look though, bro. You remember Officer Johnson used to
dark
fuck
skin
with
nigga,
us
OJ.
though, right? He used
be
to
the
play
other try to
around,
slam
right?
Don't
He used to play around though, right?
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga come into the fucking lunch line and he got in front of me. So when he got in front of me, he was like, you can wait. You can afford to wait. Like on some big nigga joke, right? So I picked him up and moved him behind me. And they said I assaulted the resource officer.
What he say when you did it?
He didn't he didn't do nothing crazy. He didn't like act
You
crazy
picked
or
up
nothing.
the
Was he
resource
faking?
officer
No,
though.
bro, it was just kids and him in there. I guess he went and told
I ain't gonna
them.
lie. A nigga my age can't pick me up and move me.
See what I'm
So
saying?
look,
Look, that's
so
what
a little so a little kid
Bro,
pick
I
me up
pick-
and move
In front
me.
of other
I'll
little
get it.
kids,
type of
and
nigga.
I'm supposed to be the
Us
resource
They
officer,
all knew me.
and I'm supposed to be the
What's the
resource
PE
officer.
coach
Hell
name?
no.
Coach Clay.
He slapped Coach Clay.
Oh
back in
shit,
the
she
head.
was in there.
No, I heard about it.
Austin did that.
Yeah,
Alright,
wow.
He
that-
played too
different.
fucking much,
Alright, so
bro.
that-
Yeah,
alright,
he played-
so look-
He been playing
alright,
too
so
much
look,
since
alright,
we
so look, though.
to the point that I knew
I'm
who this
happy to
nigga
know
was,
you're
and we never had a
consistent. I'm happy to know you're
conversation.
consistent.
All right, so look though, that's what I've been me my whole life.
I
But
love
look, I'm not even playing because I fuck with Coach Clay. Coach Clay, one of the realest niggas I ever met in my life. But this was back when niggas was doing the next. Back, we like 12, 11 years old, bro. Me and this nigga cool as hell. I seen this nigga next somebody, right? Did not know that this was his nephew, but I seen him next somebody.
That's what you get for
like
being in
after
other folks'
school one day.
business.
So I'm like, oh, he part of this shit. Me and him cool, whatever. You know, Renaissance got that little square. Renaissance got that little square. I come through that motherfucker, whap, and just walk through, act like nobody see me. That nigga called me over there. He was like, wow, I punch you, motherfucking shit. And then he took me to the office 5 days at home. He didn't even try to tribunal because he knew I was playing. But because
Damn.
everybody, I didn't know everybody saw me do it.
Oh,
That's why I
See,
got in
niggas
trouble.
be
Like
embarrassed.
you just said,
Niggas be embarrassed.
was talking about that. I did it, and I was like, oh, so they sent me home. But he didn't kick me. He could have kicked me out of school for
you
that.
must
That
have
would
been
have
a
been
tall
cool.
ass middle schooler.
Austin, this is what I wanted. That's why I think Austin, like you ain't like. I think one thing you never like grasped was like, what's the word I'm looking
Going
for?
too far, goddamn.
No, like putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because I
like
just look at it and be
boundaries.
like, oh, this will be funny.
Yeah,
To
you don't.
this day.
That's the
You
end of
you
the
don't
To
think
this
how would
day.
somebody feel if I was? You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I try to do that, right? Like with the comedy shit, right? Like I be trying to do that and think about like if I see somebody look like they sick, I'm not gonna make fun of the fact that they look bad. You know what I'm saying? But if you look bad and you just like overweight, then it's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat too, nigga. So I try to like be aware of how people feel and shit. But like back then, nigga, 11, 12, 13 years old, bro, I'm fucking around, bro.
Right,
And you a grown man. You playing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
that.
You don't know what the hell he was going
I don't know
through.
what he was
What
on,
time
but
of
he
day
always-
was it? Could have been
morning.
the end. Oh,
Morning,
He
soon
coulda
as
had
you
a
come
fucked
through
up
and they send
ass
everybody
morning.
to the gym and shit.
see, yeah, I would have been irritated too.
But that's
Nigga, I
that's
don't
what
wanna
that's
be
what I meant
here.
when I was saying they was quieter. Like I always have been like this,
That's
bruh.
not being quiet.
They
You
just
was
I
out
just
of
like
pocket.
you know what I'm saying.
You was obnoxious.
Yeah, but
I
okay,
used,
that's
that's
just-
my
yeah.
shit, bro. I used to be bored, bro. Just walking around like, bro, I might just do this and end up with Fleetwood. You know what I'm saying?
Undiagnosed ADHD.
Somebody really doing some shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like they don't differentiate. Like, oh, this nigga be playing too much. Oh, this nigga going to jail. Like they just put you in the same room. Don't nobody care. Not to say that, I don't know where that nigga went, but I'm just saying like it be like that. Yo, I think I told this story before. I seen that nigga I seen that nigga Fleetwood. This is the first time I seen a girl get punched straight in her face, bro.
Damn, boy.
I never had seen that shit before in my life. Some girl called him the R word. I don't
I-
want to say it on the pod.
I grew up rough.
Oh, you? What that mean? You beat women?
No, I seen that shit a
Oh,
lot
okay.
in Florida.
Not
That
a
shit was
lot.
crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
this
ain't
is-
see.
this-
That's why I feel like people can't say that Florida is the South, like or like. when we
Oh
say
no, I don't.
Southern,
You know what's crazy? I
Southern.
grew
That
up
shit
like I
Cuban.
never like. I had a conversation. I remember it. I be remembering the weirdest shit. So Kennedy, I remember one time I said, "Man, Florida ain't really like the South." to
It's
Kennedy, and
not.
she like laughed at. You remember? Like,
I remember
she,
Kennedy.
she like laughed at me. She like, "What is it on the map?" Then it's like when I'm say South, it's like
Georgia, Texas, Alabama.
Georgia,
type
Texas,
shit.
Alabama, Mississippi, shit like that. It got a different. Florida is Florida. Like it
Y'all
got a
niggas
different
something
feel.
else.
It's like it is South.
It
Don't
got
get me
some southern-
wrong. It got some
southernness
southernness
yeah.
to it. But like when you get past Tampa and South Florida, that's like
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
nother culture
Yeah.
for real. Like it's not the same South as the rest. Like it is
Right,
Southern,
right.
but it's not the same South. This shit is different as fuck. That shit like animals out there. I really don't
God
even be like
Damn,
to
see
be
a
honest.
lot
Like
of bitches get punched. God, like that's a lot. That's
man,
a
when I was 8 years old, I leave this be my last story I tell. When I was 8 years old, it was these. I used to go to this rec park. It was called Temple Crest Park, if I'm not mistaken. And this girl and this nigga was outside They were slap boxing because girls in Tampa tough. Well, they ain't like y'all in Atlanta. They tough for real. Like they. She slap boxing with a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. No, this is not justifying it, but I seen so many niggas fight girls straight up one-on-one and it not be a problem. Like nobody said that's a girl. Like I seen that so much growing up that it kind of like Florida is just weird like that. So they slap boxing. I guess she got slapped too hard. Like even a nigga would. Like you know she leaves. She say she rah. All right. She go get her. She go no niggas. She came back with 5 of her sisters, and they all had bats and knives.
Oh my
They
God.
come up, yeah, and we at this park. So like, I'm as a little kid, I'm thinking all these motherfuckers older, right? But in actuality, now that I think about it, now that I'm grown, they like 15, 16. They might be
Oh
like
my
14.
God.
And it's like, so she come with her sisters. They got bats and knives, and it's the only nigga I remember name was David, and it's 2 other. And the nigga that slapped the first girl, and it's 1 other nigga, and they squaring off with these hoes, and they got bats and knives,
Damn.
and the whole got they ass beat with these bats and knives.
Dang.
They still lost, but I remember it was a big scene. They had to call the police
for 2
out there.
niggas, you
and
need like 10
da-da-da-da.
bitches. I'm not.
Yeah,
playing.
no,
Like,
for real though.
like,
Yeah.
That shit, but that
That's
shit
still
it was
niggas.
crazy to me. But no, at
Weapons
not
and all.
one point in the situation did anybody go,
That's
"That's a girl." Like that wasn't even the conversation. It was
You was with
just
your
it's
brothers?
just a fight going on, huh?
Your brothers was out there with you?
It was me and Daryl was together. We was looking for Kevin during the
All
whole
them they were-
situation because Kevin was 2 years younger than me,
Yeah.
so Kevin was like 6. So we got all this frantic shit going on. We got weapons getting pulled out and shit, and we can't find my little brother. This nigga is somewhere by himself, like playing in dirt. I shit you not. We was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on, it's World War III outside. Like, bring your ass. But yeah, Florida different though. Like niggas is animals out there. Like I wouldn't let my daughter like.
Go live out there. Go out there.
Like,
Finna start doing that?
Like I don't necessarily interact with a lot of Florida niggas. Them niggas is I'm not gonna lie.
Savages out
Them
there.
niggas is savages. like,
Wait, so you-
like it's a whole different type of mentality out there. That shit is kind of crazy. That's
You gonna put girl dad in your bio?
if I have a girl.
I'm
Probably.
tripping. I don't know why I thought you
I
just
got a
said
little
you got
boy.
a girl. I'm gonna
No.
say I thought you had a boy.
No.
Oh, if you had a girl, I'm tripping.
Big Quincy to you, nigga.
I'm tripping. I
I'm
know
about
his
to say,
name. What's
not
wrong with
Quincy
me?
is a girl.
It's
Big
drug
Quincy to
abuse.
you, nigga.
I'm not calling him Big Quincy.
Yes, you will.
Hey, bro, you have a son, yo. That shit is
I know
crazy,
that shit
bro.
lit, ain't it?
I can't believe you're
Ain't
a
no
father,
bullshit.
yo. I think, honestly, for real, I think you would do. I think you're gonna be a good father, bro.
I do
I'ma
too.
try.
I think you'll be a good father.
All I'm gonna do is try
You
every
sensible.
day.
Exactly. Just try. And then you there, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You know
all
what
we
I'm
can
saying?
kind
You
of do.
strong. You
Yeah,
strong.
I can
You got
sign
strong smells, morals. You got
Yeah.
strong morals. I know you can pass that shit on. How you feel like I asked you earlier, like, do you feel different? But like, what's that shit like a sense of pride? Like, nigga, I made a boy.
It's not even like on the I made a boy shit. It's like a I constantly feel it in my chest. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what you
Like-
meant when you said
like-
you feel a weight.
Yeah, and it's not even like a bad weight, but like
Mhm.
like I feel him right here. Like every and like he live in Texas, but like it's a constant feeling. Like he just in my chest this whole time. Like it's never a point in the day where I'm not thinking about him. Like not no matter what I'm doing. Like ever since he been born, like it's not a moment. Even but a little bit before he was born, when like I was knowing everything, it's like it's not a moment in the day where he not a thought process. It's not a move I make where I don't consider like how it could affect him in the long, like how it move. It's not like even when I'm at work, like when I'm getting tired, like it's like Quincy right there, boom, right in your chest. Like that shit easy. Like that's really it really. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of like open up your eyes like a little bit to like the stresses of like not even like stresses, just like the thought processes of like your parents and shit, and like kind of like oh shit, like so like I'm still a human being. I'm still going through like I still got like women issues. I got job issues. I got this shit. But as a kid, you just see your parents as your parents, right?
Right.
This whole time, they just mom and dad. You don't even think like they doing everything you doing while being mom and dad. Like they can still feel the same things. They got the same emotions. They get happy. They sad. They da. And that shit. I ain't gonna lie. This shit just opening my eyes up to a whole new thing. And like, he only been born. He was born on November 22nd.
So it's been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks, and like I'm not gonna lie, that shit done opened my eyes and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I love that motherfucker. With, I ain't about to cry. It's just that shit.
You cried when he was born?
Yeah, I got choked up. I tried not.
Yes or no question, man.
If I would have, I could have easily. If I would have,
you was in the room.
If I would have let it,
you held it fought for your life.
Hey, 1 to 10, how you rate being in that room while your mother or your child got to scream and all that shit? Is it terrifying or is it?
Nah, that shit is that shit beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
I be thinking I'm gonna be scared. I always think I'm gonna be scared.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the one thing I say. Like that women are magical. Yeah. Like that shit is literally like magic. That shit like magic, bro. Like it really is. Like
y'all in Florida beating their ass.
That shit crazy. Nah, that's not. It's not like this.
You don't gotta do that then. If you think they special.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was really funny. That was really good. I like that. That was really good of you.
Nah,
that was
I'm proud
really.
of you.
But no, like that shit. No, that shit really is like you would never be able to do it. And like you just kind of gotta eat that. You just gotta enjoy it from the outside. It's kind of like watching Michael Jordan play. Like when you see a woman give birth, it's like watching Michael Jordan play. Like it's like, nah, for real though. Like it's something like
you ain't never seen Mike.
You ain't never seen
61 in the playoffs, nigga.
It's the
You're so fucking disrespectful.
Okay, I guess you haven't seen.
Yeah, it's literally probably like it's the most beautiful thing that could ever happen on earth, bro.
I believe that shit.
When I get scared, and it's like. And you go from the silence, like a silence in the room, basically, and like it's like because like it's noise being made, but you're not really hearing it. You're not really hearing it, and then you hear the cry, and that shit just like it's like the first sound in the room for real. Right. It's like everything wasn't really registering in your head, and then when you hear the cry. It's like, whoa.
Like heart drop type shit.
Heart drop.
That's where the choke came up?
When you heard the first cry.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be
because I didn't see, I couldn't see him when I heard him. Well, I couldn't see him when I first heard the first cry because it was like because of the way. Yeah. So when you can kind of tell that he coming out and then just like you hear the baby cry and then it's like, what the fuck? Boy, like that shit, that shit crazy.
What the call was like yo, it's happening, like, cause I feel like that's what the fuck me up. Like we gotta have a bag or whatever ready already, cause I'm done at that point. Now I just gotta.
I had a couple conversations with people beforehand, like
what's coming.
Like, and that from what I was told by like each and every man I had a conversation with, like, ain't no preparing for that shit. You can have a bajillion dollars, it's gonna feel the same regardless. Right. Like it's not gonna be no different. So, and from what the feeling I had, I could tell there wasn't nothing in the world I could have in place that was gonna not make me have that feeling from what I felt from when he was born.
Well, if that's the case, that goes to show, I guess like people should look deeper into like men having, I guess, like postpartum. Like even though you aren't, I guess, giving birth to the baby, just knowing that you have that responsibility and your life has completely changed, like that comes with a whole new wave of emotions.
Yeah,
like,
it do.
Yeah, so.
But it's not. But I ain't gonna lie, it's like every other emotion with men. Like it's not respected. It's not like you got to kind of just something you just got to bear on yourself, and nobody gonna take it into account that that's something you feel. It's just not. They just not. It's just. Men, that's just some man shit. Like you're gonna have pressures on you, and like nobody gonna care, and you just gotta get through it.
I remember I asked because my brother asked me one time about like having kids, and I was like, nigga, I'm broke. He was like, nigga, that don't matter. And I was like really surprised, and he was just like, not on some like anybody can have a kid. Right. He was just like, nigga, when you have a kid, nigga, whatever you got, you're fine sharing it. Like it's not gonna feel like shit just got worse for you. You gonna feel like you every day that your kid eat, feel like you just won something or you did something or you accomplished something. He was like. Especially when it's that first one. So, like, I be thinking about shit like that. But I'm real proud of you, nigga. I'm real proud of how you handling this. I'm real proud of you, you know what I'm saying? Young Quincy in this bitch, bro. Like
Big Quincy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Young Quincy. Fuck, nigga. I'm calling this nigga Big Quincy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tell him where to follow you, K.
Follow me at __ speaking of K or at Playhouse Apparel for all of your media needs, okay?
That page is going up.
Thank
I
you.
see what you're doing.
Good shit.
You see
And
what
she
I'm
posted Jigs,
Yes,
Yes,
something
she
new.
did.
assassin today.
Artist spotlight.
I
Look for it
appreciate
every
that.
week. You're so welcome.
Follow that.
And I didn't even know you was
page.
gonna be here today. That's the crazy
God.
part. No, oh God,
Surprise, look at
that is so crazy. Was this already like this was planned, or you
Yeah.
just?
They ain't tell you for a reason. They want to surprise you.
Yeah, I definitely
I
didn't know. I just
ain't
felt
even
that
think- did we
genuineness
talk-
from
when did
my
we talk
heart to
about
post
this?
that. That's
Yeah,
so.
that's
Oh no,
hard.
we was in. No, I remember we was in a group
Yeah.
chat with Jiggs. That's what it was.
See,
We was all in the DMs talking about
Yeah.
some shit. That's what it was.
Because we was gonna.
Oh,
film
yeah,
next-
we supposed to do it last week.
But then we was like,
He was just gonna show up last week. So you know what I'm saying. I'm happy my nigga could come. You know
No,
what
I
I'm saying.
appreciate y'all.
He been on
man.
this bitch a couple times. Tell him where to
sure.
follow you and shit.
Man, y'all
Tell him
can
about
follow me.
285.
No, for sure. Y'all can follow me on everywhere. Jiggs285, JIGGS285. My brand 285 bound 285 BOUND on all that's on all social medias. I'm on all streaming platforms. It's JIGGS Jigs. You'll see me. My picture up there. New project just came out. God Minute, November 25th. You feel me? Tap in.
Do that.
Bars.
Tell him where you at, Eddie.
EK_280. What's that even? I ain't even been on social media since Cuban.
Shit different, ain't
I've been
it?
on Twitter, but I ain't EK_285. Then Eddie Kane GD on Twitter.
Word. Follow me on Instagram. LIK so stupid. Follow me on Twitter. Austin McCall with an _. Got some shows coming up.
Yes, sir.
Think about throwing my own show, man.
You
Think about
should.
I
doing
seen you
something
say that. I
tough,
seen you
yeah.
say that on the gram today, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. That Drewski shit made me mad. I'm a hater. I'm hating.
Nah,
so
that ain't
thank you for
hate,
the
bro.
motivation, nigga.
That's motivation.
You should really
wanna
do it. We
catch
should
up,
talk
man.
about it. Like,
No, it's
seriously.
time. It's time to start doing things and getting better. Everybody elevate. My nigga father, you opening up, doing more and more in the media space. My nigga just dropped another project. You know what I'm saying? Solidifying itself. It's time for everybody to take a step forward. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I'm trying to be the one, like in my family. Like I know that shit's selfish, but I want to be the one.
No, I feel
with
you,
the
my
bread,
nigga.
bro. I want to be the one to have it
Nah.
and give it to everybody.
Nah, for real.
So,
Selfish shit off.
Niggas finna get to it. We coming out. We coming harder in 2023. We're gonna have another episode before the end of the month. 2 more episodes. How many weeks left in December? Like 3.
We probably take off Christmas
Yeah,
week.
we definitely
so.
take off Christmas, but you know what I'm saying. We back. You know what I'm saying.
We
Next year
must
we
definitely
coming
get
harder.
another one in for the year
Yeah.
out though.
We definitely coming hard next year. We got a plan for this shit. We all got individual plans. You're gonna see more artists, more people that we want to talk to.
Yes.
More fun, more green box. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to 29 South. Follow that Instagram. Shout out to Day. Free Bird.
That's what.
Cute.
We done.
Ooh.
That was hard.
Yeah, that was great.
You cancels. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
That's such a big. We went pretty long on that pause. But that was,
It is.
y'all don't think we said, huh? I ain't talking about the.
No,
I'm
the
talking
transgender
about,
conversation.
I was talking to. I wasn't saying too much.
I wasn't saying too much either, but I had to.
rapper wasn't saying shit.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good, all right.
Cause I don't give a fuck.
Everyone was trying to act like I'm boozy.
Come on, Kevin.
Act like I'm boozy.